streamed in, I think, a year. I love going live once every year, and then... Oh shoot, I need to change the description. It's not Minecraft, it is just chatting. Actually, I doubt that's exactly like what it is, but you know what I mean. What it is, but oh, you can hear me. Whoopsies. That's fine. That's totally fine. That you can hear me on twitch.tv. That's okay. Even though my mic should be muted. I don't know why it's not.
Salmon said, yay.
Does this fuck shit up? I don't know why it's not.
Salmon said, yay.
Okay, it's working. And you can hear Discord.
I'm here and I can type shit.
Woo! Okay, so fun fact, for the longest time...
Alphas said, hold on, let me get the link.
Yes! For the longest time, Mac software did not work to pick up, and hey, does it have me going live? Let's go! Guys, it's live on Twitch. Yeah, and it's got the wrong title, because I forgore. Oh no, wait. No, I don't want to leave Discord. No, thank you. Hi, Joco!
Salmon said,
hi, Worm!
Joco.
I'm eating the dinner.
You're eating the dinner?
2 minutes ago.
Worm
I, for once in my life, managed to actually eat something before doing something Untitled related. Because fun fact, every single- I swear to God. I swear to God, every single time before we would start a session, I would forget to eat, and then I would not eat for like 2.5 hours.
I'm trying to copy the link from the fan cord and it won't let me.
1 second, let me...
But you need your food. Peepaw.
Yeah, I know, I'm bad.
Food.
I'm so bad. Just gonna...
PP.
I don't know why. PP? It should just be twitch.tv/thecryptid.
One worm said, PP.
TV /
Joe
it should
said,
just be that.
shaking my head, PP. Cass said, twitch.tv/thecryptid.
Oh, yeah.
Salmon said,
well, I figured you just tap in
use
the thing
HTTPS.
and it would say it. Okay, I want to get Discord set up. I have 2 monitors now, but for some reason I still don't have enough monitor space to
Joe
read
said,
everything.
shaking my head, PP. Salmon said, a link.
OMG. Folks in the chat, I love it. Oh shoot, everything is bad all the time.
Joe said, oh, the delay, this is GR8.
Uh-oh, is there... Oh, yeah, because you're watching the stream. Are you watching the stream or are you listening?
Yeah, less than 3.
Let's see...
Oh, the Cassius sound quality is so different.
Is it good or bad?
Better on stream.
Oh, that's crazy. Maybe it's because it's going directly through Twitch? Gamers in the chat! We got Polaris, we got Joco, we got Salmon. Awesome. Alright, I think we're gonna wait.
Salmon said, oh my god, the sound delay.
Oh, is it
Joe
bad?
said, we love being half HTE viewers.
Wait, is the sound delay between me and the...
Salmon
and you guys?
said, it's just like
Oh,
an echo.
I see.
Joe said, closing the stream now.
Okay.
God, so many TTS voice.
Yes, for those who are not Untitled members in the chat, we have a text-to-speech option for people who do not like to talk. which is great. Yes, so...
And also the people who are actively eating.
And the people who are actively eating and don't want to be schmicking on camera. That's my sound for what it's like to eat. Yeah, so tonight, for those who don't know, or maybe do know, or are here and in Untitled and know what's going on, we are doing transcript reading. So since April of 2023...
Alphas said, yeah, yes.
Yes. We have been doing transcripts in terms of we do RP sessions in Minecraft chat, and then once we are finished, I get sent the raw transcript, which I edit into a edited transcript, which is then kept saved in a file
Salmon
of like
said,
all the stuff.
I'm
that's
gonna
happened.
deafen here.
Sounds good. So season 3, which is the season we're pulling transcript from, ended in late April, mid-April. And so now you're like, it's July and you're already rereading the transcripts? Well, the first transcripts came out in April of 2023 and ended in 2024, and there are 77 of them. And I was thinking, with season 4 on the horizon, but still pretty far away, it might be good to revisit them and reread them. And for me personally, I really wanted to reread them for like continuity and context stuff for later, and also I think it's really fun to reread some of like the silly stuff that we have said in the past. So yeah, that is the plan for the purpose of all of this.
So many silly shit.
Yes, so many silly things. And also it'll be fun because I think I'll get to put in some of my own like
Joe said,
here are some
we are so
behind the
funny.
scenes things that like this is
Salmon
how it's happening
said,
with me at the time.
hilarious even.
Yeah.
One worm said, I just realized the TTS says your name is Joco with a very soft C. Sounds like Joe. Salmon said, Joco. Joe said,
Like-
no. It's Joe.
I cannot emphasize enough, my nickname with the TTS bot is Joe.
Salmon said, Joe Company.
It is
One
just
worm
Joe.
said,
You guys weren't here
Oh.
for Jaco Honeybee Bear. I was here for Jaco Honeybee
Alpha
Bear.
I can bring it
Joe.
back. Joco Honeybee Bear Bites, and I can bring it back.
don't.
Ooh.
Don't.
Thank you,
Don't.
Polaris.
One worm said, yeah, don't.
Let's see.
Mean to me.
What? Will not let me go into streaming
Salmon
mode.
said,
Mean to
Joco
me.
Honeybee Bear Benson smile.
Benson?
Streamer mode.
Alphas said,
Enable streamer
Barry
mode.
B. Benson.
There we go. Whee!
Slamming. That.
One worm said, B movie Joco. Alphas said, yeah, like George's favorite. One of his favorite movies. Salmon said, it's Benson to me. Alphas said, the B movie.
I'm just gonna message.
I had a photo we took compared to a scene from the B movie today.
People.
It was just a dead cicada we found. Joe said, FDSNGDKJNGKJDNFSK.
Does everybody here
Salmon
know
said,
that cicadas are supposed
"Aish."
to die of exhaustion due to sex?
That's
Alphas
insane.
said, yes.
They fuck till they're dead.
That's crazy. Love that for them. George has joined as
Gog.
well.
One worm said,
Doggy.
FUCXK to death. Salmon said, they fuck so hard. Literally. George E. Alphas said, insert obvious joke about a certain character. George.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He.
Unless I
Huh.
hear something different from people
Salmon
in
said,
Discord,
who fucks till they J. Daryl?
we can get started pretty soon.
One worm said, fuck yeah, given up.
Ollie is not here. Ion
Yeah.
is not. Why was I?
Well, it's
Alphas
also
said,
literally 1 a.m.
Yuri.
for the Brits right now. So
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Salmon said, oh.
let's see, yeah, because I know
At
that
least to
the
voice-
people who are in
It's 1 a.m. for the Brits, less than 3.
Who gets
Yeah,
to
'cause the people who
voice,
are
Alpha
in
said,
the missing people?
Mercury is cicada core less than insane sentence.
the what, Joco?
Mm.
Oh, they kind of are cicada core.
Salmon said, they scream and Ren fuck and then die.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mercury
That's
is,
why
for
they're
those who do not
awesome.
know, the pairing of, Ollie's character,
Ollie.
Collie, so character Ollie, and then
I
Seth's character,
representative them
so
forever.
Seth, character Seth, who
The Seth Collie.
hate each
Joco
other,
wizard.
love each other, want to kill each other, do
What?
kill each other many times throughout the season, often
Salmon
homoerotically.
is. Hey!
Ollie!
Why did it say
Oh.
representative instead of rep?
Yes.
Alphas said, the Ollie.
So, yeah, we...
Salmon said,
Sorry.
Ollie. Alphas
We're
said,
talking about Mickey.
we were just
we
talking,
were talking
about
Yuri.
Yuri.
We love talking about Yuri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Salmon said, he Ollie.
I'm gonna go get a liquid. I'm eating hamburger dry.
Oh, nasty.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear, etc.
Yeah.
Alphas said, hamburger. One worm said, a liquid. Player underscore void. Ollie said, can you all hear me by the way?
No, we cannot hear you, Ollie.
No.
Player underscore void. Ollie said, oh oop. Okay. Salmon said, yower.
Yeah, I was wondering if you just popped in and wouldn't say anything, but makes sense if your audio is not working. Okay.
Alphas said, also hi CEPHH.
Does not want to say Seth's name. Okay.
Salmon said, I representative Mercury everywhere because I love them dearly.
Big Yuri for the win. Good to know that my spacing for our voice chat is looking
Player
good too.
underscore void. Ollie said, brew okay, I'll get on my phone then. Damn. Salmon said, one of the only untitled merch I have. And it's them. Alphas said, the Yuri hoodie. Emoji Yuri.
I should have started the stream, I'm realizing at 6:45 because it does take us at least a half an hour to get anything done or anything started.
We
Salmon said,
love to warm
also
up.
hi
Yeah.
Oliver and CEPH.
We love to take a moment to get ready, to get everybody. It does usually take us a half hour to get anything started, and it's true, we're rusty too. It's been like
Player
a few
underscore
months.
draconic. William said, hello carrot.
Carrot.
Alphas said,
Carrot.
hi Oliver. Cooking knife said, I cannot hear. Player underscore
Cooking
draconic. William said,
Uh-oh, chat's going too fast.
Cooking knife
So-
said, me issue. Salmon
Cooking
said,
knife is
carrot
Seth
Zatu. Alphas
for
said,
chat.
carrot.
Oh, there
That's
goes.
how you make stew. One worm said, cooking knife. Cooking knife said, how do you
Who just left? Who are we missing?
I think Ollie's changing to his phone.
Ollie.
Yeah. Yeah, there he is.
fucking new Ollie. Oh, Alphas said, set nickname.
I'm trying
Cooking
and
knife
failing to
said,
open a bottle. and
okay
it's-
VM.
Yeah.
Try harder.
I'm strangling you across the sea, you little shit.
Alphas said, you're real. Salmon said, people, if you use streamer mode, the leave join sounds will be disappeared.
Yes, I did turn
On
into streamer mode. Yep. Yeah, I saw the message from Polaris.
Alphas
Yes.
said, you just reset it. Salmon said, Yaura.
God, I'm
Alphas
not
said,
fucking German.
remember. Salmon said, thank you Polaris. I saw you. Alphas said, you have to click the nickname button after hitting set nick. Cooking Knife said, I am going insane, why can I hear notifs but nothing else? Player _ Draconic, William,
It
said,
sound
I heard you.
output.
Alphas
I love
said,
talking out
you can
loud.
be heard. Joe said, is it sound output?
I'm gonna mute again.
Okay. It looks like Al wants us to do the other 2 sessions before we do debate so that they can be here. So we could do treaty, and if Al gets here by the end of treaty, we can do debate and then Joco Wizard. Because if we do treaty and then if Al's not here, we can do Ollie Faulkner, because that makes sense. Because the other 2 are the only important information you need to know from the debate is that Doc was made the president and he didn't want the job.
Alphas said, for warm-up you should all just fucking meow or some shit. For lols and funs.
Yeah? Meow? Meow, meow, meow?
Meow. Meow.
I can, oh my god.
Cooking Knife said, meow. Salmon said, grown-ass men.
We're legal adults in this house. Some of us.
Most of us.
Cooking Knife said, I am alive.
Beautiful, you can hear us. Awesome.
Alphas said, sadly I can't voice act that tiny ass kitty cat right now, less than can't voice for reasons.
Cooking Knife.
Cooking Knife
You
said, Zed Cooking
Steph
Knife.
didn't know why we were saying Cookie Knife.
Let's see. Okay. If we're gonna
Zed.
do
Salmon said, Cooking Knife less than 3.
if we're gonna
Cooking
do
Knife said, British greater than.
treaty to start, we can start now, I think. If everybody is ready, we can start with that one instead.
Which transcript is it?
It is the first transcript. It is election treaty mystery
Salmon
of
said,
Doc's arcs.
treaty because IRS a treat to
The
read.
first one pinned in the
Treaty because
chat.
it's a treat to read. Oh yeah, okay. So we can also break up who's gonna read what. You can read your own character. You can request somebody else read your character. If we need people to read characters, we can do that too. Let's see. Characters we need to be read for is Wizard, Ollie, Joco, Finch, Seth, Dan, Doc, Punk, Faulkner, Dex, Pirate, Citra.
Oh no.
That is so many characters. How did we all get? How did we all
Alphas
manage to do
said,
that?
Who claims Finch?
Let's see.
I will judge your preformers. Salmon said, I'm not in this one. Cooking Knife said, what is the other knife emoji called? Salmon said,
Simon, you weren't even on the server. Oh no, you were on the server by then. Because there were some people, I think, who attended that who were new players. Cool. I can voice Wizard, and it was my...
Salmon said, I
you were
was in
mine.
Valley.
I thought that was when you were in Australia. Yeah.
And
I
I was
can
so
read
sad.
for Doc, and I can read for Dan if needed. I can read for anybody
Where?
who doesn't want to read for someone.
AIDK. Alphas
That's a lot
said,
of
if
reading.
someone doesn't claim Finch, I will nominate someone from the crowd, and I'm not sure if George will
Wait,
survive.
we should fucking interview
Salmon
for
said,
Finch.
Australia
where's
was
the
in
line?
July.
Oh, Finchline,
That's
let's
so
see.
wrong. Ha ha ha.
Finch.
Finch is asking if there is an assigned seating, can you move?
I refuse to voice that one.
If there isn't assigned seating, can you move? That's two.
One worm said, woo my one singular line.
Pirate, do you want to read your one singular line?
Alphas said, one must know they sound like Moon Kitty.
Okay.
Does anyone have like a high enough voice for that?
Yes. No. Just get
I'm
into debate
pretty
for a little
hopeless.
bit.
Dagger
But
said,
I'm not gonna
Ollie, I
do the
think
Corona
you
freak
would do a
anymore.
good Finch voice carrot underscore
Finch
carrot.
voice.
One worm said, yes. I shall express my confusion on what exactly parent are.
Yes.
Alpha said, Ollie
It's
could
been
do a
20
good
minutes
job of
and we
Finch,
haven't
yeah.
started.
So
Did you expect anything else? I believe in you.
This is fair.
Dagger said, I do. ILY Ollie. Salmon said, we love doing nothing.
Yeah.
Alpha said, cheers.
Kitty voice.
Yes. Moon Kitty.
High pitch.
We love doing fuck all.
Warrior Cats YouTuber.
Salmon said, 3 cheers for sweet revenge.
No.
Dagger
Of course
said,
not.
I love you Olwa, I'm your number 1 fan. Alpha
It's
said,
honestly not that
high
hard.
pitched.
No.
No.
Just pretend you snorted helium
It's
like
way up
it's
here,
crack
though.
cocaine. Salmon said, Ollie.
I'm like, those are claws.
Dagger
Was it?
said, Ollie.
Yes, to me, who's only
Alpha
heard
said,
a few Moon Kitty
Ollie.
videos sometimes.
That's fair.
No. You needed to go like three pitches higher.
3 pitches higher?
I
It's way
don't-
up the
I-
nasal.
I can't
I
know if
don't
I can
think
get that high.
Dagger said, Ollie, we
I don't
love
think it's so
you.
That did
pitch
also.
with the intensity.
Okay. Who did we need? Is there anybody that's like, I want to read for this
Everyone.
character that's not my own?
No.
Okay.
This,
Sis.
this is like being in like school.
Cool. I will read everybody else unless somebody objects.
I vote Worm voices Citra.
Yeah, we can do that if Worm's okay with that. Alright. Otherwise.
WA. JKJAS.
Alright. We can get started. We can do this thing.
Said, JKJAS.
Are y'all ready?
Dagger said, get some music in here, DAMNB.
Oh, I've got music going
We
in the
do not
background
need
of
music.
the stream. Yeah, I'd say if you want music, do it in your headphones, because that'll be. Everybody has their own vibes. Everybody likes their own vibes. I keep leaning away from the microphone because I'm covered in bug bites right now and they're itchy. Mosquitoes, I
Ooh.
hate you. I hate you, mosquitoes.
Do you not have any goddamn hydrocortisone?
No, I should get some.
Cringe. Cringe fail.
Salmon, no.
I
Alright.
cannot subject people to Cree-Wolf, okay?
All right.
It's blessing people, not subjecting.
I think now we will begin.
Cree-Wolf.
You will get to hear my wizard voice once again. I have to get into wizard voice. Hello, I'm the
Crying.
wizard. He's way down here.
Alpha
wizard
said,
voice. He's
"Wizard
way down
voice."
here. I love the wizard, and he's a little southern man, and I love him. Anyway, we set the scene. We are at the gazebo, in between the 3 factions, the
said,
Malfaction,
Lizard voice.
the Corroded faction, and the Wisteria faction, which I don't know why I called them that, because the Malfaction's the only one that uses the in front of it. Everyone else is just Corroded and Wisteria. Anyway, the Untitled has been splintered by infighting between members and has become 3 individual factions. And in order to make sure that there is no chaos between
Alpha said,
factions,
Malfaction's first name is the...
which this is true, the wizard brings together. This is a dungeon master voice. I am a DM BTW. In order to bring together everyone and to make sure that no infighting happens, we are brought together to sign a treaty, and we shall begin.
Dagger said, WOA.
I'm glad all of you got my message and were able to meet me here. Thank you to those of you who put time and effort into this place. I'm hoping we can come together to create a treaty for peace and bettering the relationship between our factions. If you would follow me, we can proceed to the main gazebo. fighting?
I think that'd be a moot point, given the 4 sections, you have 3 factions. No. I'll be staying right here.
High pitched.
Those of you who are heads of their faction or a figurehead, if you would make yourself
Kawaii-ass.
known. Oh shoot, am I gonna read for for Seth, or is someone else reading for Seth?
Is Dagger
Alphys
doing
said,
Dagger?
Kawaii ass cat.
Dagger, Dagger, Dagger. It's character building for you.
Dagger said, Dagger is not doing CCEOPH.
Peepaw.
Oh, am I reading?
Fuckin'.
For who? Okay. Seth says, "Oh, is that me?" And Dan says, "Finch, that's you?" And Doc says,
Just making hot AF.
I'm
Alphys
over here.
said, would this make Mercury self-kissed?
No. No. No.
Dagger said, Ollie, I promote you. JBGKKUDSF. Sans.
We're good at this.
Yeah.
Alphys said, Sons. Dagger said, I love self-kissed. Kissed.
Let's go from oh, is that me?
Yeah. Well, am I reading it? Okay, somebody must be talking and I can't hear them.
Ollie said it!
Okay, I can't
Ollie?
hear Ollie then. I was confused. Because I can't hear Ollie from my
Yeah.
end.
Faulkner fail.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you. There's like occasional moments where I'm
Everyone
able to
else can
hear
hear
you.
Ollie.
Are you kidding me? Okay, let me disconnect and reconnect. This is weird. Because like sometimes you'll come in and sometimes
Ollie, I hear you.
you won't. Okay, let me get back in here. Okay. Now is it working? This would
Alphys
be...
said,
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes! Why was it not working? That's so weird!
Why
Really? For real?
too?
Wow.
Damn.
I
Dagger
was-
That
said,
makes sense.
Ollie, I
Why is
hear
Ollie-
you and love you.
What? Yeah, okay, now I can hear you.
Makes sense. Okay, alright, okay, I'll do so. I gotta do like a hot voice. I don't know how to do it. I'll just do my normal voice.
Joe
But
said,
a bit
cringe
fruity, I
I
guess.
in front of my coleslaw.
Oh, is that me? Who's Dan?
Oh shit, I'm doing everybody else. Finch, that's what's a good Dan voice? He's a dad. Finch, that's you?
He's a dad.
Yeah. Doc says, I'm over here.
Oh, wow.
Dagger said, Dilf voice. JKLJDS.
Who let the child lead?
Oh, who is the head of the male faction?
Saphis.
Alright, good to know.
I'm the motherfucking king.
And who is the head of Wisteria?
JLFKDSJHBN.
Doc says, I am.
Unfortunately.
Ah, the election was decided then. Congratulations. Wait, there was an election? Dex says. Joco Sirius claps half-heartedly, and Doc slowly looks to Faulkner. Dan says, congratulations.
Boo.
Oh wait, who's doing Finch?
Enjoy the election thing.
That was good. Doc looks back to the center of the table. Joco Birius, you are muted.
Meow.
My page reset.
Oh
I'm
no!
finding it.
Oh no.
This shit is white.
Oh no.
Congrats on the
This is
democracy,
white.
buckaroo.
And for one line,
An election? Congratulations.
beautiful.
Yeah. Well, good for you guys.
Said,
Or
voice
sorry,
changer
Angela.
said,
I don't know. I don't know shit about your group politics.
Citra claps
Um,
confusedly.
One worm said, I can't talk in loud
Um.
enough to be caught in the mic, I guess.
No, we got you. We heard you.
We heard you. We
Yeah.
heard you. We heard you. It's okay.
Dex looks around, confused, wondering who all these people even are. The wizard says, lots of interesting responses today to this meeting from everyone. We as a collective of Corroded have very little that we want besides good tidings between factions. Is there anything in particular, grievances you want to air? 2 conversations begin to happen simultaneously. Sidebar 1.
Fun. I have one. Joco took my seat. I wanted to sit there.
Why must you sit here?
Jesus Christ.
I don't think that counts, Finch.
A real complaint, please.
I am a table bent away from my dad. That is not your dad, is it?
Dan is your father?
Of course.
Sidebar 2.
Oh my god.
Is this a
Oh
conversation
no.
between
You
you
know,
yourself?
I immediately regret it. Oh god damn it. I forgot. I forgot this is the thing that happened.
Godspeed.
I hate you, Ollie. That's all. What the fuck?
That's good to air out.
That doesn't count as a faction grievance, you idiot. You went through my mail, shut up. You are so unprofessional for a supposed ruler.
They have a bit of a point. You did go through the mail.
Dagger
I
said,
don't think that is
I love
important right
you.
now. Okay, and I'll fuck your dad, you bitch.
Maybe not.
Huh?
The wizard tries to regain everyone's attention. Order, please, everyone! I wish I knew my father, says Dex.
Salmon said, I love you, Charlie. I
That's
love
great,
you.
man.
Can we not have off-topic arguments, please?
No.
I would like to keep things civil today.
Yeah, let's.
If there are no grievances besides the clearly personal ones,
Ollie's face is uncivil.
Nice one.
lol.
I may have a grievance.
Yes, please speak it.
Malfaction, why is your road not traversable?
Seriously?
Yeah, it is. Boat that shit.
Ollie,
Because fuck you.
do you hate public works?
Yes.
Concerning.
There's a road?
In the nether!
Didn't you build a bridge? Huh.
It's not that hard to traverse.
I like the nether as it is, to be honest.
Personally, I forgot what snow tastes like. This is a mess.
Okay, so Corroded requests more maintenance in the nether from the Malfaction. 2 conversations begin to break out between the group. Sidebar 1.
Yay.
What do you want anyways?
Your folks sell mending books.
Clearly they're not for you if you can traverse there. I don't know if you deserve mending, dude.
If you'd like mending books, we've got some for sale, Joco.
Salmon said, requests maintenance and it's just
Yeah,
never
punk, get
changed.
him.
Punk, I have traveled worse roads than that. It's simply that we live in a mostly peaceful land, and it is barbaric to not treat your home well and make it comfortable. You little shit.
Hey, don't call him a little shit.
Well, basically, eat shit, suck my cock.
Sidebar 2.
I've had so much vodka, by the way. I'm more alcohol than blood.
Is the head of malfaction disposed? Would you like to nominate someone else to take your place? Damn. Got him.
Shut up. I'm perfectly coherent.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Dex speaks. I have a question. The conversation is pulled back together by Dex's question. Yes, speak it. What's this meeting even about? Like, why do we need a peace treaty?
Because of this, apparently.
I think there's been some animosity between factions for a while, which we are trying to assuage. My fellow members have corroded. Joco, the wizard looks pointedly at Joco's argument with Punk.
We are not at active war, though, so...
Yet.
We are at verbal war by the looks of this.
Would anyone like to be?
Is this not a normal social interaction?
Keeping it peaceful is ideal.
Says the man who's ready to fight us with a rope's arm belt.
Oh my god.
Joco whispering like a mom off stage. Like a stage manager.
One word says, love the wizard attempting to keep order, and everyone else either attempting to commit murder or willing to face each
I'm
other.
nothing if not a camp counselor.
Salmon said, that's basically every RP.
You're running K-ball.
I made a bridge. Very useful. Traveling over the ravine.
Beautiful.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Beautiful. Little golf claps.
Question, what's the difference between active and passive war?
It would be best if we had protections in place to keep an escalation from war.
I'll kill everyone, even me, if someone looks at me funny. Ollie says, yeah, I'll admit, it's a good idea to try and make peace before any war breaks out.
Attempting to keep up.
Indeed, preventing conflict is a better choice than preparing for it. Dan stares at Seth. Seth stares back at Daniel with horror eyes. Peace and love.
Woo!
Dan smiles. Seth winks at Dan. Oh.
Oh my god.
So, what will be the best course of action to keep the peace between factions? Oh, I see, this was not an accidental addition. Dex does whisper, what is up with the two blue ones? Just a treaty alone. Does that work well for everyone? A signed agreement between all factions. It's still your line. Joco, it's your line. Joco, it's your line. Joco, it's your line.
I'm so tired. Again, camp counselor.
Wait, for real.
I saw you read one line and I didn't look at the words said on the line. I think keeping Seth and Ollie away from each other might help.
I'd love to get Seth away from me. Oh my god, I'm so bad at reading. I'd love to get Seth away from my sight as soon as possible. Question, does a treaty mean I get a treat? Is this food? Are we eating?
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
no.
I had to finish my coleslaw.
You're
Fuck.
forgiven. But we can get you a treat on the way home. Would the treaty detail peace between all factions with each other? In my mind, it would.
Some ink and paper won't do shit.
It can be more concrete than ink and paper. Like what? Blood pact? Sound and magic?
Literally bold to stand in front of the whole planet, but go off king.
Blood pact? Punk, I love you.
Does anybody here have contract magic?
Have you never made a blood pact agreement before?
Do we want to do contract magic?
Ooh, a blood pact. Isn't that where we all stab each other with a piece of paper? No?
Y'all have blood?
Blood is always good.
Well, I guess a symbol, maybe? They're surprisingly simple and very binding.
I do not trust anyone else's blood.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I love stabbing people.
Alright, no blood pact then.
I'm afraid a blood pact is a bit too severe as prevention for me.
Definitely no blood pact. Blood pact seems in the wrong direction.
Dan, I love you, man, but you haven't taught your kid well.
Blood pact? You may as well be fucking homo activity. Ollie replies. I think a signed contract promising peace would do. Maybe if a war breaks out, it would detail how the factions would stop helping members in other factions.
Understandable.
Maybe that will make it less likely for war and conflict between factions.
Not a paper saying we won't fight, a paper that lists out what to do if we do fight.
So
Why are you preparing for
smiley
that
face.
shit? Oh, why are you preparing for that shit, Joco? Got something else, Derek?
No?
Okay.
I'm simply trying to understand what's being conversed.
We could create some sort of militia force. If one faction acts against another, the remaining faction will convene and decide who to support. How would we fund said militia, though? And who would be a part of it? Or perhaps a courthouse and a place for trials. Doc says, the signed contract is a good idea, but I do not believe it will work if not everyone present signs it. Clearly there is some instability here.
Who would have guessed there's some instability with our faction here?
Playing fucking chess up in here.
Checkmate, baby.
Rar. I think if someone wants to fight each other, they should send it to their best stick whacker and stick a knife to a large stick and beat each other up. The last one left alive wins.
Stick whacker?
That's called a spear, kiddo.
Great! Killing each other with spears.
Alright, I suppose the beast in the room we aren't mentioning is the looming threat outside the world. What happens if we're splintered and get threatened again? If the void attacks again?
And House Divided cannot combat them if they attack us.
If the unknown come for us again?
I would say hi.
Again? Did you not see the spread of corruption in the last world? The assault on us?
Salmon said, if the void attacks again, foreshadowing GG.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Tee-hee-hee.
Foreshadowing.
Alpha said, foreshadowing.
We love foreshadowing.
Mean.
I'm ditching all of you. The unknown can take you. Ollie says. Yeah, we should prepare against that, if it ever happens again.
Resources cannot be used to fight each other when there is a larger threat waiting. I have outlier experience with the unknown.
I could try to ask it to leave. The void is my friend. Finch!
Finch, my dear.
Child, well, alright, but just in case they don't, we need another plan.
They would probably listen, I think.
I don't think that.
Hell yeah, Finch is your best friend.
Gaslight.
Don't listen to him, Finch.
Dagger said, ILY.
See, I knew it would count. See, I knew I could count on you, Dad.
They listen to me, I'm very clever. With the skill and everything.
You are very clever, and it's sexy, but no gaslighting my kid.
Okay, sorry.
Dex speaks up. But aren't we finally safe here?
Hopefully we are, but it's always better to be prepared.
Dex, if we were safe here,
Alpha
we
said,
should have been
the one
safe in the
time
last
Finch
world.
calls Punk Dad.
Oh,
You lying?
sorry.
Is X gone?
Oh, yes, sorry. Yep.
X was never here.
Our safety is always timed.
There is no foolproof preventative defense.
Dex disassociates. No, not. I think we cannot prevent conflict. But we should have something in place. An agreement to throw out disagreements if they attack again. If it comes for us again.
Punk, I went to at least 30 separate colleges and universities over the course of 100 years.
Lol, nerd.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Why would you spend so long at school?
Nerd.
Seth sexily coughs blood into a handkerchief. Dying Victorian child.
Do you know how many worlds require school attendance?
I'm trying not to facepalm.
Joco, there is time for arguments later. I feel like we are getting distracted again.
Distraction seems to happen a lot here.
Definitely.
What? What can we do to stop them? What we should prepare for isn't a fight against each other.
We must prepare against them by attacking, by preventing our own infighting.
I think in the end, we can't prevent conflict between us.
And it wouldn't happen if you weren't boring.
We can't see the future, we can only prepare for it.
We are a large number of folk who haven't had a decent conversation in a group of months. We're bound to squabble. Bleh.
In case we're attacked, we need a tentative peace. Just in case.
So, we should all just resort to fighting each other with spears. No?
Preemptive fighting is not the answer, Buckaroo.
No fighting, Finch.
Aww.
Damn, what is their goal? What if their goal is separating us, though? That's the goal of this, I guess.
Why would they need to separate us then? They could fucking annihilate us in one go.
I know that, but what if they section off a group and just take them out without the rest of us knowing? We have a better chance of surviving if we are close. But yeah, about the treaty. What if we can't stop them? I don't want to go back. We can't stop them. We know we can't. But we can escape.
We will flee, as we did before.
We can always escape if we have enough of us. We're stronger together than apart.
Finch, maybe if you scream real loud at the sky every day, the unknown will never attack us.
On it!
Good kid.
Finch, don't!
Please do not!
Not right now? You want to scare off them, not us.
It's not like they live with us.
Aw, I wanted to yell.
You can yell later.
Alright, I hope you're ready for scheduled midnight yellings outside of your house forever now.
Finch.
Dad?
No yelling at tonight, please.
Alright, just after night it is.
So, all in agreement for a tentative peace to a strong united force if we're threatened again?
Sure, whatever, but I ain't taking shit from y'all. Yeah, it's better than being against each other.
We could prepare a meeting spot for if the corruption returns. I'm up for that. Dan pinches the bridge of his nose and sighs because agreeing with everyone is hard. I would agree with that heartily, Doc. In addition to this treaty, we need a system to report strange things. If we're apart, it will be so much easier for them to come and slowly pick us off like a pack of phantoms.
Buddy system could be fun. Have someone from each group you contact at least once a week.
I don't care what we have to do to stay together. I am never going back there again. It's a good choice to have a kind of safe house to go to if things start getting bad. especially if an escape is needed again. Oh, Flick!
Oh, like,
I have... Flick's one line, I'm pretty sure, in this entire thing. I have a safe spot way up
Whoa,
north, but
whoa.
it's not really set to live in or anything.
Well, if we can kill each other, and that's my one contribution for it to go really good.
Whoa.
We
Whoa.
could have 2 safe houses. Could this not be the meeting spot? This, or the spawn islands?
I think here in Spawn seems perfect. Somewhere everyone knows. This is a nice place. It seems remote, too.
It has water. You can push people you don't like into the water. Efficient system.
Yeah, despite telling Joco to suck my wiener 5 minutes into this, I do think it's a good idea to, like, not die alone.
Regardless of how I feel about any of y'all, punk, I would not wish being captured by them on my worst enemy.
Damn bitch.
I'm reporting shit, by the way.
I'll flick you on the forehead, Seth, for your safety.
I'll moan. Aye?
I'm
What was
not
that
afraid.
fucking noise I just said?
That was aye.
NGJKDS. ILY Ollie.
Alright, who has
Oh my
something to
God.
sign? I'll write something up. Give me a moment to find some pen and paper. The wizard finds a book and quill and begins to write in it, becoming absorbed in his work.
So, y'all like pie? Is that a common love?
Not particularly.
Do we like pie here?
I'm okay with pie. If we make the safe house, we're gonna need supplies.
A common love? Are you some kind of alien?
We'll need an emergency escape plan, too.
Not really, but food is food. Does anyone in this meeting smoke weed?
Maybe if they come back, we can wait them out. Oh yeah.
You know I do.
Spark me up. Citrus, one line. I love the number.
Oh yeah.
We can't go
Yay.
running around like we have blindness.
Hey, Spexies.
We need to prepare.
Reaches across the table, lights your blunt.
Thank you kindly.
I may not have succeeded in conversation, but I can succeed in passing out food.
Oh, this is dialogue? This is Dan is incapable of winking and instead makes the K-pop idol heart with his index and thumb.
Punk is supposedly saying that because of Seth's
I know, I
line.
don't believe that.
Yeah, no, it's the
Alright.
What's happening?
Charming how you're narrating that out loud, Punk. I want you so bad.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was.
Well, Wizard from the big red building up there does whatever it is they're doing. We can all separate into different rings and beat the shit out of each other. That sounds like fun entertainment.
We should make
What the
sure we
hell
have
is
a
wrong with
fast
Mr.
way
Finch?
to get people here in an emergency.
Finch.
Yes.
No fighting, Finch. What if we make ender porters?
Oh, that would be a good idea.
No Fight Club.
Have more pie. So we can all get here fast in an emergency. Every faction should prepare a different escape route for members depending on the fastest and safest way to get here. That's smart.
That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, it does.
How far is this from everyone? It's important work, though.
It really does. I don't know if I like the danger of ice boating out of a massacre.
Escape plans take work and effort.
Yes, Finch. And so does surviving.
It's for everyone's safety.
I do hate doing work.
You are free to die if you'd like.
I managed to not die thus far.
What if we do trident tunnels underground?
I have have a pretty good track record.
Luck runs out eventually.
I love how ominous
I
it
think I
is.
can survive on my own. Thank you.
Dan leans head in hands and sighs. We could use a nether transport system along with a series of boats, or just nether travel. Joco Sirius looks over at the wizard's paper, sees the many words, and quickly looks away.
Can we just skip the boring shit?
Dex visibly shakes from fear.
One worm said, "Have a fucking hunk of chocolate in me mouth. Saliva is you right now."
Good for you, man. Good for you.
What would be more exciting? What would be the more exciting shit here?
Attack!
Digging tunnels for transport?
No.
That would be! Please, no fighting.
Finch, we cannot attack them.
No fighting. I'll find you some fish later if you behave and don't fight. The wizard looks up. Alright, all finished up. Here's what I got. The wizard reads aloud. The following treaty is signed by the people of the Corroded, Malfaction, and Wisteria factions, and they agree to follow it to the very letter. The factions will maintain a tentative peace, they will have semi-open borders to allow for trade, and they will keep their issues with one another to a minimum. The Council of Faction can be brought together again if a grievance becomes great enough. In the event of a calamity, the factions will throw away their differences, they will band together despite their grievances with one another, and they will help one another survive. All factions agree to create a reporting system to categorize all events of strange happenings that may be the work of those dark beings known as the Unknown. Faction signatures.
Oh my god, this is so fucking long.
Finch, that is how contracts work.
Joco Sirius claps.
Seems good.
Appears like a good treaty for this situation. I like the sound of it.
I'm not reporting shit. I'm not a cop.
Punk was shot by Finch.
Oh no.
Are we done? Oh.
Finch was slain by Seth. The treaty has been written and now it can be signed. Sure.
Question: what happens in the event, this tree gets lost? For example, falls down a canyon and explodes.
It's bound by verbal agreement as well, yeah?
I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. Everyone's in agreement then. Agreed.
Once it's fully signed, we might make copies using copy magic.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? That's a yes. Sure, yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Absolutely. I will keep this posted here and it can be referred to at any time.
Indeed.
No treaty falling down a canyon and exploding. In case of that, we have extra. If we're all in agreement, the book can be signed. In addition, as a sign of goodwill, we will place this, the dragon egg, here. To signal our united force. Dan sweats a little. Yeah, the dragon egg.
Alphas said, "World's most important item."
For real.
Yeah. I can't believe
Simon
it.
said,
Dealer.
"Foreshadowing GG." Dagger said, "Yuri device."
It's
It's
more
true.
Chekhov's
Alpha
gun than
said,
anything.
"Yuri device."
It can be so many things.
Yeah.
Ollie.
Salmon said, "Yuri device."
Okay, I did not hear. Okay.
That's right.
Do we have to keep
Alphas
it here?
said,
Can we
"It
just,
can be a
I
vehicle
don't
for
know, cook it
hostages."
and eat it together or something? Eat the egg?
No, we can't eat the egg. Yes, it's a symbol of our collective peace.
I think that is inadvisable.
No eating the egg.
That's a child.
Is it warm? Have you sat on it this whole time?
Dan is defensive of the egg. That's not your business.
Man, I think what goes under your ass is plenty my business.
Fair enough.
Huh? Dan, you're so fatherly. That's hot.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Eating ender eyes can kill you. A dragon egg is likely similar.
You can't stop me. You are my dad.
Also, I believe that may be your sibling based on Dan's behavior.
I can't wait for this to be over.
Do not eat your sibling, Finch.
There can only be two.
You can touch the egg and find out yourself. Lol. Alright, the treaty has been signed. The egg can be placed. I'm lost.
Salmon
Will
said,
do.
imagining
What are we
Dan in
talking
the
about?
middle of CCEPH and Punk as the two swoon while Collie is confused.
Excuse
He
me.
really is. He's a little bit homophobic.
Dex, please get off the pedestal. You are not a dragon egg.
Alphas said,
All I'm
"I
saying
love dilfs."
is that what? Oh, I got distracted. Oh my god.
Salmon said, "True."
Guys, please. All I'm saying is that
They
if it
love
goes
tearing
missing,
down.
I didn't touch it.
Faulkner stares at the egg intensely. Okay, I'm placing this beloved egg here to symbolize us getting along a little better.
He's way finer than an egg. Some respect, please.
Alright. You are not Dan's child, the dragon egg. I can say that.
Dan shakily places the egg on the pedestal, lingering holding it kinda awkwardly long.
Finch, if you steal the egg, I will blow up your train crash.
Okay, I won't.
The wizard stands and smiles. It's finished! We are united! Dan smiles as well. This is wonderful.
Finally.
Delightful!
We adjourn then!
Yay!
Very well, good. Decorum can be finished! Yell at each other all you wish! The crowd begins to disperse as the meeting is officially adjourned. Yippee!
Dex, careful. Don't get too close to the egg.
Why not?
Dex, if you kill the baby, I'll scream.
Yay!
Yo, I gotta fucking hotbox a room or something.
I believe the spaces under the gazebos are easily hotboxed.
Oh? Okay, so we're done, right?
Yes, all finished up.
Hey, Ollie. Oh no. It feels so weird. I cannot do the Mikey here. Stop. I really cannot. Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry,
Alphys
I thought you were gonna
says, "You
verbalize
can
the. Huh? Wait, we're all
Voice
leaving?
acting.
Let's freaking
Dagger
go.
said, "You're doing great, Ollie."
Okay,
Salmon
I'm
said,
leaving.
"Self-Mercury."
No, you're not.
But it's not
We
safe.
live self-kissed.
Oh, also, make sure to decorate your faction gazebo.
Dex, it's fine.
Y'all are allowed to go take a nap or whatever. Oh! I would love to show y'all this swimming pit underneath these lovely buildings. Pit show, please? It looks
One
so
word
long
said,
for us to mine out.
"Did we ever actually decorate the gazebo?"
Please?
Corroded did.
Yes, it did.
Good shirtless don't always tick.
I'd rather not swim, but okay, if we're all going out. Doc approaches the wizard as the gazebo begins to clear out. The following is a private conversation between Doc and the wizard. Wizard, I need to speak with you.
Ooh.
Oh, alright. I would prefer somewhere a little quieter. We can stay here or come over to the corroded gazebo. What did you want to talk about? I'll begin the renovations on the gazebo soon, but I need to know why exactly the leader is a child? Dan shouts over from where he and Punk have eavesdropped on the conversation. LOL! Unanimous vote! The wizard eyes Dan pointedly, trying to get across this is a private conversation. Oh, we don't have a leader in Corroded. Dan doesn't seem to care. And active presence. Finch just spoke up the loudest when we were asked questions.
The dumbest stars shine the brightest.
We're more of an anarchist collective. How do you verbalize that? Dan looks wide-eyed. While the wizard and Doc continue to talk, the others begin to break off into groups. Joco takes a group down to the giant pit beneath the gazebos, reminiscent of the massive pit dug by the intruder unknown in the previous world.
The pit took a real life leak, and it was great, and it's big, and it's water, and it's swim.
Are you showing your hole?
Somebody clip that. Show hole?
Hey, cutie.
Show hole? Ayo.
Back
Oh
up.
my god. Hole?
Down here's the pit hole, swim hole.
It is wet down there. Come on, Faulkner, let's go. Hey, hey, overprotective, huh? That's hot.
Yeah, Finch, it's a swimming hole.
Ugh.
Wet.
One of the best holes I've ever seen, and I'm a chronic homo.
Oh, this whole talk.
I'm sorry, you guys are really funny, okay? No thanks. Too wet. I wasn't.
Alpha, we did decorate the gazebo,
Salmon
you know?
said.
Yeah, we did.
Was so
We
funny.
did. They look cool. Corroded one does.
Yeah.
Alphas said. It is.
All of them are, I think.
All I know is corroded.
I think
Yeah.
I knew Wisteria was decorated too, but
Oh,
did
yeah.
the mouse decorate theirs?
I think the mouse has a bunch
Actually, I
of
don't.
Ollie's heads.
Sure decorated.
Oh, it does have a bunch of
Yeah.
Ollie's heads in it.
Well,
think that's decorated.
Dan said. I
Because of the
did.
expert PA.
Oh, for real?
Seth did.
Seth did decorate it. Okay,
I
beautiful.
decorated.
With Ollie heads.
Thank God. Oh no.
Salmon said. I don't even know where the gazebos were.
Sam and I
Tiger
still
said,
know how to
we
fly
all
there by
decorsated.
heart.
It's near spawn.
It's near spawn, it's slightly to the south, mostly to the
YKWLS
east.
see it.
Yay.
Alright, back to whole
Thank you,
talk.
thank you. Yeah, you can get on the server.
Chronicle
Okay,
was
thank
the
God.
last line.
No thanks. Too wet. There was a reasoning. I didn't flood my hole.
Yo.
Salmon said. It's out there somewhere. Mystery location.
Yo, the floor of this is so swag. Lonely ass skeleton. Whoa, lovers. Above, the conversation between the wizard and Doc continues. Below, Dan continues to listen in, relaying part of the conversation to a nearby Seth. I see, but I'd like to know exactly how the next issue will be handled. This seems very chaotic. I'll take charge, have no worries about my capability. I'll keep up with each faction and I'll start to place my report on any strange activity seen around the world. This meeting, inviting everyone to it. Next time I believe we should limit the people conversing to avoid another situation. Yeah, I understand the sentiment, but it's important for everyone to speak and air their grievances. Everyone should have a voice. Yes, if they're related to faction relations. Ollie.
Wait, what? I have to grab something.
Sorry, Steph's up.
Okay. Listening to Dan relay the conversation. Democracy, eh?
But that was indeed a bit chaotic. Not letting people speak gets a little power grady weird, unless people are into that. Unfortunately, most of the voices issues seem to be more personal in nature.
I am. Wink.
Whoa. Not related to the actual issues to be discussed. Yes, I understand. We do not need to restrict people, but we need a better system. Well, feel free to try. I promise it won't go as well as you hope. The best is controlled chaos. Yes, but that was less than controlled. Dan, Seth, and Punk begin their own conversation on the side as they eavesdrop. What if we have an issues box where people can write stuff down and then put it in a collection box?
We will. It's called a trash can.
Lol.
Oh wait, that's Dan.
Rock on, Seth. That was cool.
Didn't you air your own grievances today, though?
Yes.
You gonna put future ones in the trash?
No should have rights except me.
Maybe in your town.
Town? Huh.
Man, I don't know what you call it.
Dagger said,
There's no...
Ollie PLSSS let me into the fucking drive link you gave me for S3.
I'll do it after we're done, okay? Oh man, I got lost. Okay. There's not a fucking town last I checked. Which was 2 months ago.
2 months is plenty for a town to sprout up.
I'm a very hands-off leader.
The average sprouting period is just over a week.
Okay.
Back to our Doc and Wizard conversation. Yeah, not quite.
Yay.
I am going to implement a few things within the faction in order to help in the future. We could have a more orderly system. I'll work on something for the future. Sounds good, my friend. Well, I'm going whole sightseeing, so if you need anything else, leave me a note at the sheriff's office. The wizard turns to leave, clearly ready to move on to chat with Joco. I do need to speak to you about the portal I'm constructing. The wizard turns back, suddenly intrigued. Oh? Well, that's more pressing. I am attempting to get back home. Home? To another world? I will tell you, only the power of an unknown will help you there. Dan is pulled back into the conversation at the mentions of an unknown and returns to relaying the conversation. Hey yo, let's not get too crazy with trying to prod the unknown, okay?
Ollie.
Ayo. I'll prod the unknown.
Lol, same. But also for real, it's traumatizing. Hashtag widowed. They get sidetracked again.
I have nothing on me. The fuck am I supposed to decorate with?
Yo, your cock?
Ayo.
You got a whole paintbrush there. I forgot that was like a thing that
Oh
was said.
God. Oh my God.
Doc and the wizard continue their conversations.
Oh my God.
Literally jumping back and forth between these two is kind of insane. I am not from here. My presence was a mistake, to say the least. I have been told that before. I see. The unknown is not something we have where I'm from. I believe it's farther. Interesting. There are many differences, but there is much I cannot remember. Ah, I see. I got here from a portal I made by mistake, a failed experiment. I am attempting to get home in the same manner. Well, I can swing by and see what you've got so far, but I can't promise I'll be too helpful. Don't have much help now.
Joe
Anything
said,
would be appreciated.
Sam Proton's beloved.
Sam Protons, join the Velvet Discord! Hi. Well, we'll have to set a time then. I'd be happy to offer... Hi, Sam! I'd be happy to offer whatever help I can. Anything of importance you'd want me to be aware of? I do not believe so. I will leave a note at the time and location to meet. Sounds wonderful. I'll be looking forward to it. The two part, and the wizard heads down to the pit below. Finch approaches Seth, Dam, and Punk.
What you doing? Leave me alone. No. What you doing? For truth or no, I'll do it again. Fine, fucker.
Seth, don't hit my kid.
Nah, I'm just threatening them.
Also, I love
Control your
super
kids.
serious politic talk. And you should decorate with your penis. Contrast.
Yeah, they have free will.
It's amazing. That's what the title's all about, TBH.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan said they have free will.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alphas said, D everyone loves punk.
In
Which is
army.
great.
This is true. Joco serious
I
swim
am being
circles around
dragged
Flick.
off stage.
An army of your mom. Dex fucking dies.
Before I say more, God bless.
Whoa. Okay, I'm done decorating.
Dex drowned.
What's going on with
thing?
that?
No. The wizard reaches the edge of the pool and is spotted by Joco.
Wizard! Swim time!
Swim time, indeed. And that's where we end the session!
And
Oh my god.
Crazy! Okay, so that did take us over an hour to read.
We're gonna be here until 1 a.m. for real, for real!
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
have
Oh,
to
I
work
love
till
that.
6 in the morning. What do you mean?
What's your job?
Okay, at least it means
I gotta wake up at 5. That's so fun.
Dagger said, I have to.
It's gonna be like
Eat
6
weed.
and something in the morning for the British people. That's not
Oh, Seth, that's
good.
so real.
Not good.
If we didn't have this tonight, I would also be eating weed.
Salmon said, yay.
I had an alcohol.
Oh, I almost did, and then I was like, no, I need to have a clear head.
It's over me.
Dagger said, we love weed.
All I need is one
okay.
hard cider. And
Al is on their
It's really
way.
funny how much stuff there's so much stuff like in that
Salmon
transcript that I
said,
feel like just never
Waiting
came up
going to
again.
weed tonight. OF.
I'm gonna make a
That's
plan for
true.
communication
Wish me
and
luck.
cooperation.
Oh.
This did not happen.
AYO.
We forgot.
Oh my god.
To be
Oops.
fair, I feel
Are
like
you ready?
the treaty...
I'm so ready.
Start slow, you got this.
Oh, are you guys gonna do... Yeah, go for it, go for it.
Weed
I
for the
Salmon
women.
said,
I was
I
assuming we
got
were
a
going to do
friend
that one.
that's gonna
Okay,
help
all the
me.
entire
You should eat
time.
all of the edibles at once, Salmon. It's a good plan.
Oh my god.
If after
Do
2
not.
minutes
Do
you don't
not.
feel it,
Do
just
not.
eat more.
Do
No.
not.
You will see the
Do
hat,
not.
man.
We'll
Trust
see
me.
the hat man.
Smoking.
You will see the hat
If
man.
you
Faulkner
if
is
after
right.
the one
Dagger said,
blunt
Will
it
it?
doesn't work,
Oh my god.
eat the
Alpha
blunt.
said, eat more. Salmon said, technically artificial
Guys,
weed
please.
apparently. Alpha
Eat the
said,
blunt.
eat
It'll help
more.
you. If you don't get high after 30 seconds of hitting a blunt, eat the blunt.
Do not listen to
Alpha
Joco.
said, eat the
I
forever
am
brownie.
so good at knowledge. I'm a
Salmon
doctor.
said, ha ha ha's.
I'm sure.
Dagger said, you got that fucking D8 or WJHAT. Salmon said, I will eat the blunt, yay.
Oh my god.
Rolling that
Alright.
dice.
Are we doing
Are we
the
going-
Ollie Faulkner session, before Al gets here?
I'd like to.
Yeah, let's go for it.
down.
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Dagger
Okay.
said,
Alright.
Ollie.
Hi, that's me. Hi.
Allie's on the way home. I can say that much.
Yes, they just said in
Al
chat
left
like
my
10
apartment.
minutes. Oh, Al was at your
Al
apartment?
left my
I love
apartment
you.
a little bit ago.
Salmon said, Ollie.
Demons.
Al is fighting the
Hi,
demons
that's
together.
me. Ollie. Thanks. Thanks, Salmon.
Faulkner? Is
So
that
much
the
support in this chat.
Faulkner?
Faulkner.
I'm sorry, what?
Faulkner.
Faulkner, that sounds like a type of
Dagger
tree.
said, Faulkner.
Oh, do you guys want me to read dialogue tags? Or
That's
do you
like a
want me to
wood
read
you get in
dialogue tags?
modded.
I can read the dialogue tags.
Faulkner.
Cool.
Yay.
Alpha
You're
said,
so cool for
the
that.
new Pokemon professor.
So should we read the summary
Professor
or?
Faulkner.
I don't think you need to if you don't have to. We didn't read it for the first one.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember. I'm sure.
People made up a summary for the first one.
Oh no,
okay.
I did like a this is
can
how
just-
we got here.
Yeah. I don't think we need
I
to
don't
read
know.
the summary.
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. That's all the words. Sorry. I guess I'll start. Ollie and Faulkner arrive at the gazebo, and the two of them step out of their boat at the dock. It's nice to be here with less people. It begins to rain.
Damn it!
That's unfortunate.
Of course it has to rain.
We should probably go inside.
It always fucking rains. Yeah. Good idea. Oh wow.
Faulkner stops by the peace tree sitting on a lectern, fully exposed to the rain. It feels a bit stupid to have to leave this outside to get wet.
Maybe not a good idea to leave a book outside, but yeah. Somehow the egg gets to be away from the rain though.
It would be good for it to be outside. Not that here is much better.
I guess so.
They walk over to the fungus section. It is decorated with a moss structure. Neither of them fit inside very well.
Huh.
The sure is some decoration.
You can't even get in it. Oh.
I do not like it in there.
Yeah.
I
guess it would be rude to take it down, but also I kind of don't care.
Oops. I may take it down for a moment.
Maybe it would be a good idea to keep it in a chest or shoulder close.
I need blocks.
Oh, I have an idea. We could put moss on the floor.
That's true.
What do you have there?
I'm fond of moss.
Oh?
I have a tadpole.
Wow. Aw, it's like it's so big. It's cute.
It is.
We need to keep it here.
I'm unsure of what color it will become. But yes, that was the plan.
Maybe if it's surrounded by enough moss, it'll be green.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm going to get a lot of moss.
Get a flint and steel too.
Oh, sure.
I forgot to bring one with me. I don't think this frog is green. All I experience is kinetic energy.
Shit, I'm fine.
Should we name the frog?
Okay, I'm back. Oh, it's big now. Wow. It is not green.
It is not.
I kind of wanted to name it Moss.
You still could.
Wow. Creatures.
Did you bring the
Me. That's me for real. Anyway, I think it would only be fair if the entire faction voted on a name. Damn it. I thought I had some. I'll be back. Again.
I do not trust the judgment of the people we live with.
I don't either, but oh well. My name's Justice Moss. What's yours?
Beetlejuice.
Oh wow. What is that?
Star. An orange one. Like the frog.
Oh, I didn't know stars had colors.
They have lots of colors.
I was not aware.
Which are based on the temperature.
You know a lot about stars.
I do.
I'm taking down the floor. I'm worried about the frog.
Faulkner moves the frog out of the way of the building, putting it on a lead to prevent it from wandering off. There.
Good idea. Thank you.
Are you replacing all of it?
Yep.
Maybe a leaf perch.
I will.
There's that hole.
Yep.
I don't like it.
You could pick up the wood if you'd like to keep it.
No, thank you. I have no use for it.
I'll do the other half soon.
Ollie strolls around the rest of the exhibit area, with Faulkner following him.
Oh wow, I just accidentally stepped into the curved area. It's quite nice. Nice tune.
I find it has to be unpleasant.
Who's that?
That was Joco squeeing at the fact that you mentioned their song.
I listen. It took an hour.
It was really nice. Okay, am I next?
Yes.
Oop, okay. The people on this server really like heads.
It's weird.
Don't worry, we won't have heads.
They return to the center room. Faulkner's attention is zeroed in on the dragon egg. It's so strange you all have this. Faulkner puts his hand on the egg.
You sure like that egg, don't you? Why would it be strange?
Most can't even touch it without unusual means. You would think that would tip them off to something.
What do you mean? Wait, are you touching it?
I am.
Huh.
I can touch it just fine.
That sure is something.
It's not that special for me.
That is really weird, actually. I don't think I've seen anyone been able to, like, directly touch it.
A dragon touching a dragon egg is nothing all that dramatic.
Have you touched a dragon egg before? Oh. Okay, yeah, that would explain it.
I've had one before, yes.
What did you do with it?
They're very picky about the conditions they need to hatch. I took care of it until it was ready to.
Well, I sure hope this egg doesn't hatch.
It won't here. The environment isn't right.
Would it be a good metaphor, or whatever the wizard was trying to do with the egg? I'm surprisingly having a lot of ideas for this place, actually.
I can see that. I like how you're doing before.
Thank you.
I can grab some carpet if you need it.
Oh, don't worry, I have some.
Well, if that's all you have, then you don't anymore.
I guess so.
This place needs more candles.
Honestly, I'm pretty surprised that I've somehow ended up being the one who built the most for Wisteria. I mean, I'm not really a builder. Or not a good one, at least.
I think the
Someone's sleeping.
Are quite nice. Are quite alright.
I mean, have you seen what I've built before this world?
I have.
Wait. No, you haven't.
Oh. So I'm Syria.
Probably. You weren't there to see the stuff I built before this world.
Huh. I was not.
Yeah. But I'm glad you think my current builds aren't bad.
If it was really all that bad compared to what you've done now, that means you've improved.
I guess so. I used to live in a treehouse, you know?
Interesting.
Oh, the candles are a nice detail. But, yeah, I lived in a treehouse. Do you like parrots?
I have a few that follow me home. Faulkner smacks into a wall with his elytra. Fuck! Ow!
Hi.
Sorry, I was.
Hi, Al.
I was writing back.
Hello.
I still can't use my microphone. My sister
Damn. No.
And I can't. I still can't use my microphone.
Sad.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
we're finishing up one RP right now, and then we will get to debate right after that. So we will continue RP. I think we have like maybe, like 3 or 4 more pages left, and then
Infinite gay people time.
yes.
Okay, I'll
Yay.
pull up, and hopefully it'll work on my iPad because that's what I have right now. Because my sister's trying to print something out.
Salmon said,
Mm-hmm.
Al, what the fuck is your PFP?
We cannot get sidetracked by the Sonic fucking PFP.
Hold on.
Oh dear.
Hold
Oh god.
It
I was having it was such a good time. It was like
it was all quiet.
quiet RP
It was
with
all
the
quiet.
music in
It
the
was
back.
just the
It was
gay
so
people
cozy.
No, it is so, there's so much going on.
It's so over.
That's my profile picture right there. I put it in the chat for the VC. That comment, that's my profile picture.
No.
I
No.
HDGWHHGW.
See, I really like it whenever I answer that question because then I get to pull up the comic, which I have conveniently saved in my favorites folder, so it's very easy for me to find. And then everybody gets to watch it.
Ha ha ha
Oh,
ha.
you're
When
okay.
one says
Fucking
he
family.
developed a ranged attack, Salmon said,
Okay.
"Yes, Al. This is too fucking funny."
See, it's a running bit because anytime anyone asks what it is, then we get to do this where I send the comic and then we get to go.
Oh my god. I've been trying not to be loud this whole time, and that just broke me.
For
Oh my
context
god.
to those who
So
may be
sorry.
viewing,
Al, you're a comedic genius.
it's a
I
comic of
can't.
Sonic saying something about those chili dogs didn't feel right, and then Sonic says, "Well, I still gotta get to work," and he rolls up into a ball at the top of
I
the
love
hill,
you
and as he
platonically
goes
forever.
down, it is just a spiral of diarrhea, and that is Al's profile picture.
Well, I'm so glad.
Thank you for the description.
You are welcome.
Just double checking. Everybody here is aware that this is being live streamed.
Yes, everybody is aware that this is the live stream.
For some reason, I need to make new friends.
If anyone wants to put the picture along with the live stream, then please let me know.
Yes, I could pull it up. I just gotta figure out how to do that without like
No.
exposing all my shit.
Oh my god.
People
Just
put
let
it
me
Oh
know
my
if you
god.
need it for me.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Can I just literally show this one image? It's insane. It's kind of insane. I thought my image description might do it justice, but it's kind of, you gotta kind of just see it in person. You just kind of gotta honor the cock in many ways. You kind of just gotta honor the cock.
I don't know. It's really good.
It's the funniest DHIT.
Wait, that's
Honor
not what
the
I
cock.
want.
It really
That's
is.
not what I want.
I read a cock.
Oh, sorry, that's a reference to Dimension 20.
Cass, honor the cock.
They really just say anything these days, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
I
Oh
really
my
hope
god.
I'm gonna be able to pull up the.
Okay, I can't figure it out.
There's so many words available to be said.
Yes.
It's a reference to D20. It's it is them saying that if you have a cocked die, you gotta honor the cock and re-roll it.
Honor the cock.
What?
Guys, please.
Anyway, let's get back to the RP that was happening.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, back to
Thank
RP,
you.
back to
to
RP.
gay people, please.
Back to the gay
I'm
people,
gonna
back to
say
the
that forever. Honor the cock.
Okay, so I
Oh, yeah.
guess the part where I was like, fuck, ow.
I love that part. Best part. He swore. Guys, he swore. Faulkner swore.
You should always honor the cock in Yowie.
Thanks, Salman.
Thank you.
Okay, back to RP. Oops. Are you okay?
Fine.
Okay then.
Damn it. I'm just not used to using an Elytra. They're irritating.
Are they?
Yes.
They're too hard, I think.
It's easier to simply fly.
You could before?
Yes.
Oh. What was it like?
It was freeing, I suppose.
That sounds nice.
Nice to be able to go so high to the stars. Much easier to stay in one spot. No rockets required, no slam my face into a wall.
Yeah, okay. I do agree with you on that.
Electric control is very poor.
Flying straight into a wall is not pleasant. You still have a bucket, right?
Oh, yes, I have several.
Could you fill this with water for me, please?
8 to be exact. Give me a moment.
Alright. This place needs flowers. But I didn't take any with me. Actually, that's a lie, I do have flowers. But just sunflowers.
Do you like sunflowers?
Mm-hmm, I do.
I do too.
Oh, well, you have good taste in flowers then.
They're drawn to the biggest star in the sky. Quite a nice thing.
They are. Oh, thank you. This really is like the gayest conversation
It
ever.
is!
Alright, gay people. It's like average gay people
It's just
conversation.
you two. It's just you two chatting for like an hour.
Peace and love.
This was a downtown RPG fair.
It was a downtown RP in our defense, okay? It's character building, okay? They're saying a lot of things.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's gonna be so okay with them.
It could use some lighting though.
Oh yeah, I have frog lights.
There. Faulkner leaves the gazebo on the hunt for fish. Finding a fish is harder than I expected.
You need to make sure you're on a tropical ocean.
That's the hard part. I'm a bit out of practice for catching fish. If I had gotten one, Faulkner drowns a mile of annoyance. He returns to the gazebo with the fish, placing it in the small pond they have made.
Ooh, what a nice fish.
I thought you might like it.
I do.
It matches the frog.
It does. I need more flowers. I could ask the others if they have flowers soon.
Could you hand me the fence post you grabbed?
Sure. We did a good job.
It was mostly you. But yes.
I'm sure others will make more progress with this.
Surely.
I think we need a place for all of us to sit here or something. There's always the floor. Wait, I read that wrong. Doesn't matter. We're moving on.
Yes.
We don't look back.
It's not like
Guys, I can't read. I don't know if you know this. Exactly. I think I'll peek at the other areas. I don't think Seth would want me near. I don't think Seth would want me near their faction, but who cares?
To go over to the manufacturing section of the gazebo, the only decoration is over a dozen Ollie heads lined across the ground.
Oh. Maybe this is just a really bizarre intimidation tactic.
Right.
I think I'll just step away from here. Yeah. I think we've done enough work, so we can just hang out, I guess? Or go back home. Which one would you prefer?
I think I would rather return home.
Alright.
We've been lucky enough to run into anyone else.
Say goodbye to the egg or something. We have been very lucky.
Faulkner past the egg. Their claws wrap around it for just a moment before they let go. Alright, let's go.
Alright then.
It'll be easier to travel at night. They board the boat and set sail for home. Not before getting distracted by a sheep in the middle of the ocean.
Why is a sheep here?
I've gotten somewhat used to the stars here. I'm sure.
I've been asking for a while and no one has answered me.
Perhaps it belongs to someone?
Maybe so. Oh my god, 8 people. House. Whoa.
Home at last, the pair make their way up the stairs of their base. Before they walk in, however, Faulkner stops just short of the door. I think I'm going to stay out.
Oh? Why?
I have a project to work on.
What is it?
I've been putting it off for too long.
If you don't mind me, if you don't mind answering, just curious.
Just something with the cave, that's all.
Oh, alright then.
Good night, Ollie.
Have fun. Good night, Faulkner.
Thank you. Once Ollie's in the house, Faulkner jumps and glides down to the cave below. It's time for preparation to begin.
And in my head, they kissed.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the
yeah.
tagline for
Loading to the
Untitled is
fucking-
in my head they kissed.
In my head, they kissed.
Gay people forever. I was loading
Yay.
the one that's the entire records of all the transcripts.
Ooh.
Why would you do
That's
that?
wrong.
Why would
That's
you
why I
do
was
that?
reading the wrong shit.
Oh my god.
My god. No wonder it was
Oh
so
my
white
That one is
sometimes.
350,000 words long.
I
No
know.
way.
I know. I was
We reached
looking
the
at
dark limit with that
for the
one.
past 2 hours.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Here's what I'm thinking. We do Wisterian Debate, we do Doc Wizard, we do Ollie Doc Wizard, and then we finish up with Joco Wizard, just because I know Joco and me are both definitely willing to stay till the very end. Jizz! Just because I'm like, I know that this is like the list of when people probably are going to want to head out, and then Joco and I can cap it off, because we're insane. Wait, no, Proposal! Technically we're going through 7.
Alright, sounds good.
But do we really need to do Proposal? Because I mean, like...
No.
The visual novel is literally just Proposal, so I think most of us have reread that, like, within,
Yeah, that's
recently.
true.
Wait, Sam, what are you talking about with Bush? Oh, wait, no, this is chat stuff. This is chat stuff that's happening. Never mind.
I need the jizz.
Jizz will happen.
Don't worry about chat.
Don't worry about chat.
What the hell? What?
Alright.
After debate, I'm probably gonna dip. Because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh my god, okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaving now because it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, no.
That's
George, go to
fair.
bed. George, go to bed.
Good night.
Growing child.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, we can still do the debate, I think. We still have everything.
yes, debate we can definitely do. Yep. I need to turn L up. L is very quiet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Completely noisy.
that's because my sister is still trying to print the same thing she's been trying to print for the last 20 minutes.
Gotcha.
Have you tried killing her
I don't think that's the
in a
solution.
video game? In a video game.
In Minecraft.
Video game. She's trying to print something for her fucking call.
No, the Twitch TOS. In a video game. Have you tried killing her in a video game?
No,
I
I
don't
haven't,
think
sorry.
so.
Well,
Is there something censoring?
listen.
Sorry, I don't know anything to know.
listen, I follow the laws of Minecraft streamers, and if they have to say in a video game, I will say in a video game.
That's true. But basically Minecraft streamers.
Oh my
Just
god.
screamed.
Minecraft
It
YouTubers.
was me, but it was like a stick. Don't worry about that.
Okay, we're not gonna do proposals. If you want to see Proposal and you're not a member of Untitled, go play the visual novel right now. Do it, not right now.
So
Until when the stream is over. Do it when the stream is over.
Do it as you watch the stream.
As you watch the
Read
stream, play the visual
as you do
novel.
the stream.
It's on a Tumblr.
It
You
is
get a very
on the
large
Tumblr.
thing, hypothetic man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love
I always
this
spent so much time on it, but like a million years.
Yeah.
Please.
I think it's what you've been working
And
on
I
since
made
August, right?
music for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buckaroo.
Yeah.
Almost August again.
It is almost August.
Don't remind me this.
Oh my god, yeah, you guys are getting auto-modded for saying gay. What for saying gay ass?
What?
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 I'm gonna allow Sam Brotons to say gay ass.
I'm having a discussion. Leave me alone.
WTF.
Sam Protons is getting auto-modded for saying gay ass.
Homophobia.
Homophobic. I can't believe
Homophobia.
homophobic. I can't believe this.
Everybody in my chat is getting auto-modded for saying gay ass.
Yeah.
No, gay is not banned, but gay ass is banned. Gay is
Oh,
legal,
okay.
gay ass is banned. Okay. We need to get this done because William needs to eat.
Gay ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get started. We're
Oh
going.
my
We're going.
God.
We're
Yeah,
going.
this is good.
Yes.
We'll do it live.
Oh, yes,
Sorry, that was
okay.
really loud. Okay.
Whoa.
We're doing Wisterian Debate. Ollie and Faulkner stand outside on the lawn near the Wisterian town hall. Ollie groans sarcastically.
Sorry, I got. What was that noise? Okay.
I think the elf left. That's
Yeah.
cheating.
They left a while ago.
Oh my god.
Who left just
Yeah.
now?
George.
Somebody just left.
Oh, somebody?
George.
Yeah, George left.
No.
Oh god.
Salmon left.
Slamming.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to bully them.
Sam had to leave for data conservation.
Yeah.
Bitch ass.
One worm said.
Okay,
Yes,
I
was
think now can we
the
start?
data.
Yes, let's go. Ollie
Okay.
groans
It's
sarcastically.
Okay.
painful again.
Well, isn't this exciting?
I suppose.
I hope the candidates come over quick.
He shuffles a stack of note cards.
There's some really interesting questions here.
Flick arrives, pushing beside a branch, a gentle smile on his face.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
I did not see you. How are you feeling about the debate?
Okay, I think. Reasonably confident.
That's nice.
Doc
Dara
strides in,
said,
nodding to
Oh
Ollie.
god, my siblings wanna watch Minecraft Diaries in dipping.
Yeah. Big man. Big man.
Greetings.
Hi, Doc.
The wizard arrives, a member of Corroded, but technically a neutral journalist, and a last-minute invite to the debate. Ah, hello. Did I get the right portal? He waves, finding a seat. Hello. Been a while, folks.
Oh. Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello, the wizard.
I'm guessing you heard about the debate, huh?
I got a letter a few days ago. Something about being an unbiased reporter or something.
Well, it's nice to have someone from outside the faction witness the debate.
Reporter? This is being recorded?
I guess so.
I've had a little radio broadcast up, thought it'd make good news.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen from it?
You do not want me to answer that.
Alright. I guess I gotta say things. Today we will invite our two candidates to leadership, Flick and Doc.
He waits for them to approach. They don't. He sighs, waving them up to the stage.
You two can come up stage now.
The two find their respective places at the podium. Ollie shuffles their cards to the first question.
I'll be asking you two a series of questions. Both of you shall answer.
Alright.
Very well.
I'll be saying who goes first. There's a mix of questions from me and some from members of our faction. And you two will be able to ask each other questions at one point as well. Let's make sure to keep this civic. There's no... Let's be sure to keep this civic. Civil. I'm so sorry, I can't read.
You're
Alright.
so hard.
Thank you, yeah.
Where's it?
Sure. Let's be sure to keep this civil. There's no time limit on question, since I don't believe it's necessary. Would each of you like to do a short introduction before the questions start?
Doc can go first if he wants to.
Alright, anyways, yes, Doc, you can go first. Give a short introduction.
You can call me Doc. I was a surgeon and engineer before coming here on accident.
Oh wow, how interesting. How about you, Flick?
You can call me Flick. I've been here for a little while, and I think it would be cool to try and help Wisteria interact with the other two factions.
Smiley face.
Right.
Smile.
Baby.
That's nice. Alright, I'll begin the questions. First one is going to Doc. I'm sure it will be helpful for the members of our faction to know what you're going to be doing if you're in charge. So in that case, would you tell us some of your proposals?
Vaccinations. Everyone needs vaccinations to prepare for any bioweapons used in conflict.
Alright then.
The wizard nods thoughtfully and jots something down.
Well then, same to you, Flick. What are your proposals?
I think it would be good to encourage the other factions to visit more. We have a pretty area, and I know I should go out to Verdreg a lot, so it'd be nice to find ways to get other people to come visit Wisteria.
Oh, so tourism.
Sure!
I love this.
They sound so unsure, that's perfect. That is so cool.
That was awesome.
I cannot express enough canonically, he does have a mental breakdown over it.
He's doing his best.
He is.
He really is. Alright, next question. One I direct more towards Doc, but Flick goes first. How will you ensure the safety of the citizens of Wisteria?
We can be polite to the other factions to try and keep ourselves out of trouble. And I can help sort out armor and bow enchantments if worst comes to worst.
Alright. How about you, Doc?
If anyone dares to attack, they will be met with a nervous system destroying bioweapon, the likes of which have never been seen before.
Ollie blinks.
Okay. Well then, interesting answer. I guess it will be interesting to ask you the following question then. What would you do to improve relationships with other factions? Would you?
Trades?
You don't sound so sure yourself, Doc.
Faulkner snorts, readjusting their crossbow.
Such a detailed response.
Doc narrows his eyes.
You're pointing a crossbow at me.
Faulkner sniffs, expression unchanged.
So?
Flick adds
It's
meekly.
It's a little off-putting, the crossbow.
Well, he does make a point. Maybe you could put away the crossbow.
Or doesn't matter.
Please?
Compromise and you can keep a sword in hand?
Faulkner stings the crossbow over its back, keeping its hand on its sword's hilt instead.
Fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, could you continue your answer?
No weapon can divert an attack on your nervous system. Crossbow will not help you. Anyway, if they trade away all their weapons, they won't have any left to attack.
Faulkner raises his voice.
I don't think your nervous system can divert a fireworks explosion either.
That is a solution. Flick, same question. How do you plan on improving relationships with our other factions?
Probably the same as earlier. Be polite, do no harm, take no shit.
Ollie has a look of relief on his face as he realizes that they've managed to get through the first round of questions.
Okay. The preceding questions have been submitted by members of our faction.
He then remembers what some of the questions are.
Alright then. First question for Flick. What would you do if you were a frog?
The wizard stifles a sound. That's a debate question?
Apparently.
He shrugs, remembering, as a journalist, it's important to be respectful of other cultures' practices. Interesting. I'll have to write that one down.
Well, these are questions the factions thought would be good enough to ask, I guess. I promise I have nothing to do with this.
Huh. Alright then.
I think that if I were a frog, I would do lots of little hops. Perhaps even big hops.
So you would be a frog. You are a frog.
Smile. Frogs are just little guys, Your Honor.
Worm said,
They sure
Frog
are.
says boing.
I think I'll go by these questions fast. Okay, Doc. If you could, what color would you permanently remove forever?
It's an invisible light wave?
I guess?
How specific can I get?
As much as you want, I suppose.
Hex code pound number 615C40.
What color is that?
Is it too late to leave the fashion?
Decaying orange.
Oh. Alright. Next question at Flick. Would you eat moss?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. That was answered quickly. Finally. Last submitted question. Doc, which one would you choose? An army of bees, wolves, axolotls, or cats?
Doc stands and thinks for a very long period of time. He leans in close to the mic.
Wolves.
He steps back, and then steps forward again.
Travel in packs, good teeth.
Doc steps back. Ollie furrows his brow in confusion, waiting to see if he adds anything else.
Alright. Next questions will be the ones made by you. Flick, please direct your question at Doc. At this point, it could be anything. I don't think there's a high standard for a question like these at this point.
The bar is in hell.
Flick considers the question for a long period of time before finally asking,
Doc, would you rather eat a block of moss or a plank block?
Moss.
Ollie looks like he would rather be dead than be here right now.
Good to know. Both candidates would eat moss.
Who would want to eat wood?
Okay. Doc, you can direct the question at Flick.
Why do you want to be the leader?
Thought it'd be fun.
Alright, last question. I suppose it is similar to Doc's question, but I will still ask. Flick, why should you be the leader of Wisteria?
I don't really have an answer. I'm rapidly reconsidering.
That's a great sign. Doc, why should you be the leader of our faction?
Healthcare.
I don't know what that is.
Not getting sick.
Okay, anyway. Thank you both for attending and answering all these questions in this debate.
Or dying.
Additionally, thank you to those who attended this debate. Hopefully these answers will sway your vote one way or another into the right leader of Wisteria.
Doc leans into the mic before walking off the stage.
Please don't vote for me. Thanks, everyone.
Faulkner shouts back.
I won't.
He stays and shouts back.
Fantastic. That's the goal.
Can you read that again?
I think fantastic. That was the goal.
Thanks for those great parting words, Doc. Do you have any, Flick?
I'm really reconsidering this because Doc seemed to have like actual plans and everything for what to do, and I don't.
If you want actually good ideas, I can help.
Great parting words, guys.
It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of watching a good civil debate. Good on to you to both candidates. If I can ask, when is the election itself happening?
Well, it's happening tomorrow, actually. No, it's not. It never did.
Faulkner approaches, crossbow brandished.
Crossbow, away, now.
The wizard hops out of the way. Oh, wow, alright then. Ollie shouts at Doc.
Don't yell at him.
Perhaps don't yell at the beast with a weapon in their hand.
Ollie shouts to the crowd.
Okay, this debate is over. Thanks everyone for coming, I guess. Go eat moss or something.
Doc pokes a finger at Faulkner.
This is the third time he has pointed a crossbow at me that is loaded, and I do not appreciate it.
It's not worth it, Faulkner. Let's just go, okay?
The wizard looks on from afar, wanting to make sure he said pleasant goodbyes before he leaves. Thank you for your hospitality, but I should probably be on my way before a fight breaks out.
Yeah. Bye, wizard. Hopefully this was an experience.
It was absolutely something. Keep your ears on. I'll be on the airwaves. Farewell. The wizard leaves. Ollie flattens slightly, Faulkner next to them.
That's exciting. Alright, let's head out.
Faulkner narrows his eyes at Doc.
Please.
Good luck to both of you candidates. See you tomorrow.
Ollie and Faulkner depart, while Flick whispers to Doc.
Doc, would you be willing to share ideas, please?
What did you ask?
Do you have any tips for the, good ideas? Actually good ideas. I don't have anything, dude.
Neutrality in wartime, trade routes to get access to basic necessities, infrastructure, and walkability. Produce trading days inside the faction.
Oh, those are good ideas.
I joined this accidentally, so I said the worst thing I could think of for every question.
In fairness, Doc, saying the worst thing on every question seemed to work out well for you. Well, I guess I wish you the best of luck in losing? That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike.
Oh well.
Well, Doc, I wish you luck and a good evening.
Have a nice evening.
And that's the end of the session.
Yay!
Alright, so Joco Wizard comes
Oh my
after
God,
this
the
one,
debate
but we're
was
gonna
so
skip
good.
over on it. Also, I want to note, for as a fun fact that happened, the only reason the wizard is in this RP is because I happened to log onto the server right before it started, and I think Ollie, you went, do you just want to join the RP? And I went, okay. And it's the first official RP that I was a part of, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's true. This is the first RP ever.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It is. I mean, technically there was one before that. Joco and I were actually talking about this the other night. There's the Ye Old Men one, which was where,
silly.
a bunch of us greeted Doc, but it's super out of character because none of us had our characters set in stone at least how they are in the RP now. So it, feels really weird and disjointed. So Joco and I were both like, let's just, this is not canon. It's not canon.
Not real.
RP,
Oh, yeah.
extroverted in it.
Yeah.
It's really funny. It's really funny.
It is. It's a very funny RP.
Oh.
Doc will act like that if he doesn't hate what he's doing, and also himself, and also where he is and what he's doing.
So never.
Wow.
Exactly.
So ever, yeah.
So we'll never see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
That's
thanks
so
for
unfortunate.
So the Doc Wizard one is relatively short too. Okay. And William, if you have to take off, you should go eat. If you need to eat, go eat.
Yeah.
Go eat something.
Go eat,
Wow.
please.
This was very fun.
Yes.
Excited to do it again.
It's
I
gonna be
tried my best.
No, it was awesome. It was awesome.
It was fun being able to
You're doing so great.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Well,
so-
fun
you're so
guys.
good at being at
Good
work.
luck.
Yes. Bye. Go eat.
Bye. Bye, William. I love you. Oh, he's gone. It's so sad.
Oh,
It's so over. for
gay
me.
loss.
That's the
Oh my God.
shade.
when
One single angelic
What's the next
note.
RV?
It's Doc Wizard. So we can get through that just pretty
Doc
quick.
Wizard.
Yeah, and then we'll do Ollie, Doc Wizard, and
Okay.
then we can zip up to Joco Wizard and anybody else who is heading out can.
Alright.
Jizz.
All right.
I'll take my
Is
break right now and
water-
drink water.
Yes,
Is
get some water.
Oz-
Absolutely.
Water.
I support hydration.
Yes.
I think a hard apple
Yeah.
cider counts as water.
No.
No, it does not.
It definitely doesn't, but
not
you do
even
you.
Yeah.
not
You do
even
you,
like,
King. You do you.
like,
All right.
trust me, I'm a scientist.
If it makes me warm, that's what water should do.
That's
No.
no. No.
People survive.
One would say the opposite
Dear
of
Lord.
that.
They were drunk.
Dear Lord.
One worm said,
Okay,
drinking
water
hot
time.
water.
Have you ever drank water
Fair.
that is warm
Fair.
from sitting in the sun for 2 hours?
Yes. It's kind of nasty.
It's fucking delicious.
Oh,
Die in a
we don't
video
have
game.
the same. Die in a video
It fills me with a power unmatched.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I feel like one of us has been a camp counselor longer than the
I
other.
do
because
enjoy
I
water.
am infinitely more powerful.
I
than
also
the
have a
Aggies.
hydro flask
That's
that keeps
called
things cold all day.
Bacillus serious. And
I had a water
does
bottle
that
that was
water
10 years
count?
old. I'm gonna go bully you, Al, and I'm gonna bring my water bottles, and they're gonna sit in the hot sun in my car while I drive to you.
You can do whatever you want, and when you go to
And
the
I'm going to
hospital and I have to
Pour
put
them
them
on you.
I'm gonna say, I told you so.
No, I'm gonna drink
My
them and
God.
feel joy. Hubris, even.
All right.
The joy is the paper.
Please tell me you didn't drink the 10-year-old water
Oh my
unless
God.
it's the bottle itself and not the water within.
All water is 10 years old. Water cycle.
No,
I
the
can't-
water wasn't.
I don't know enough about
bottle-
water to disagree
bottle
with
was
that.
10 years old. All water is old. The bottle was 10 years old, not the water in the bottle. This was not a geode water bottle.
Water cycle has only existed for 10 years.
Yes, this is true and factual.
That
That I
shit's
agree with.
Obvious.
Yep.
That
All right,
shit's
we should
older
get
than
started
like
before we get more off
We
track.
should.
Okay.
What are we
Ready?
doing right now, bro?
We are doing Doc Wizard. Okay. Al, are you on the right document?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
let's
the
go.
one who starts. I don't
Let's
care.
go. The wizard arrives at Doc's manor and greets him. Hello.
Hello there.
I was so pleased to get your message that you wanted to have tea. Should we get out of this rain? Doc leads the wizard inside to his kitchen.
Yes, I usually made tea back when I still lived in my world, and I'm glad I can still do it.
Wonderful.
Joe said, old ass.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That was for a different conversation, remarkably.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter. You can sit wherever you like, but the kitchen is over here.
Doc begins to meditatively make tea. The wizard twitters on about everything and nothing. All right. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I've heard thunder.
It does seem to be quite stormy today. Good for the plants.
Very good. I will say I miss having all the greenery around me, but the mesa's not too bad for it. It's a cozy place out here. I will admit I am a tad bit jealous of that.
Do the cacti not bloom, mate?
Unfortunately, no. They grow well there, but no blossoms. I'll need to make better use of Verdigris's greenhouse. Maybe try to cultivate something.
Do you know why they don't blossom?
No, I'm not sure. It could be the climate we're in, could be the time of year, lots of different factors. Personally, I'm more familiar with prairie and tropical foliage, along with mycelium and other mushrooms.
Interesting.
Are you familiar with plants?
Yes, I grew all the plants around the area. I made a bit of a hedge maze out in the front as well.
Oh, incredible! I had to say I was noticing how lush the area is. Maybe if this rain lets up, you can take me on a better tour of the grounds.
I hope so. I plan to have this outside.
You ever grow your own tea leaves? I had some from the previous world, but I've used up most of it. Should have brought over the last of it, but slipped my mind.
As far as the tea leaves go, I haven't, though it's a good idea with the weather here.
I'm sure. All right, shall we head outside?
Sure, there's a little area out there.
Doc brings out a platter of tea, and the wizard follows behind him, marveling at every little detail of the garden. Oh, wow! This is beautiful!
Thank you, I've had a lot of time to work on it.
It's clear you've put a lot of love into this place, and it absolutely shows. The alliums are so fragrant as well. Oh, and these bees must keep everything in bloom.
I tried to garden as a form of meditation, and yes, the bees love all the plants around.
Oh, I feel similarly. Gardening is a great way to calm the mind. Doc passes under a small trellis and leads the two into a small area with outdoor furniture, 2 comfortable-looking chairs, and a table with a cake on it. What a lovely little area. Perfect for afternoon tea, by golly.
That is what I had in mind when making it, after all.
The two take their seats. Fantastic work. And this tea, what leaves did you use? Is it an herbal blend?
It's mostly rose petals, actually.
Delicious.
I make the tea with the flowers I grow around here.
Impressive work. The flavors are so palpable. So tell me, how are things here in Wisteria? Last we spoke, you told me you'd been elected president. That must be something.
It was indeed something. I did not know I was running, and so I tried to give the worst answers, but then Flick got nervous and backed out.
You didn't know you were running? How did that happen? And poor Flick backed out. Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Poor fellow.
It was the wording. Something about civic duty to vote, and I said, sure, and apparently it is not what I thought it was.
Ah, I see. I probably would have made the same mistake.
So that's how that happened.
Has it been a difficult job so far? Can't be easy leading that many people.
Faulkner keeps pointing a crossbow at me. I think they're going to try to kill me at some point.
Oh, that is one strange fellow, aren't they? I would not be surprised.
I do not know why they hate me so much.
Perhaps it feels threatened by you? I remember the debate. There was some tension. It seemed like for no good reason either.
I definitely am not aware of the reason.
I found it's best to try and work through your issues with another person by having a good, candid conversation, but if they're pointing a crossbow at you, it can't be that easy.
Most of the others seem to like me.
That's very good. I know how tough it can be being the new folk. I remember those days. But eventually you keep your head up and learn to go with the flow.
Technically speaking, I was here first.
Ah, I'd forgotten about that. How did you end up here before us anyway?
I didn't end up here from the same place or by the same event.
Yeah, I knew that for certain. I didn't remember you in the last world. Did you use the hallways to get here, or was it a sort of random portal situation? Or a curse situation?
It was an experiment. I was doing it at home that went wrong. There was a little power surge, and the next thing I knew, I woke up on that little island.
Ah, I see. In another life, I would have known that well. Strange you ended up here with us like that. Especially since, as far as I know, you haven't tangled too hard with the unknown. Or have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Curious. Where did you come from then? Was it a world like this one, or something a bit different than this?
It was incredibly different. The issue I'm having is that I can't remember a lot about the specifications of what I was doing when the accident happened.
Fascinating. You mentioned working on a way to get home. Have you had any developments?
Since I can't remember how I did it the first time, I can't replicate it to get back home. I don't even know if it would work like that. But yes, I am working on something currently.
I see. Well, if you need a second opinion on it, I can't promise I'll be too much help, but I'd love to do anything I can.
We are still in production and development stages. If you would like to see it or have any suggestions,
I would love to see it.
In that case, follow me.
Doc leads the The Wither. Doc leads the Wither out of the garden and back inside to the mansion. The two of them enter the living room where a fire crackles in the hearth. Doc approaches the paneled wall on the right of the fireplace, and with practiced motions, he rotates a hidden knob in the walls, and a hidden parachute? Oh my god, I'm also very tired. Passage opens on the other side, leading into a secret room behind. The two enter, and a passage down a chute into an underground area dug out by hand. Doc grabs a torch and leads the way down a narrow passage that eventually opens into a massive natural cave system and an overworld lava lake that has been partially turned to obsidian. In the center is a constructed portal made up of crying obsidian, along with other materials. A line of redstone leads to it from the wall across the obsidian floor. Wow, would you look at this place?
I have no idea if it'll work. It should do something, in theory.
Have you done any tests?
I have, but they're isolated and scaled down.
Interesting. Just trying to make contact with another world first, and then trying moving it through it?
I'm trying to make contact with my world specifically, but at this point, I would really like to just know that I can make contact.
That makes sense.
And then I can work on how to get the right world.
Right. What are you using for your power source?
I will be using a combination of natural electricity, lightning.
That was going to be my suggestion. Seems you're up to guff on that.
And store heat energy from this magma.
Oh, fascinating. This copper here is good for conducting, and the crying obsidian is well insulated. I see. You've really thought through most things.
In the near future, I may put some amethyst crystals on it to further conduct the electricity.
What a novel idea. My pal Joco mentioned something about wondering if Skulk and Amethyst could possibly be used together. With your proclivities toward it, I wonder if it was something you'd considered as well.
That was part of my original design, my nether portal, but it ended up going there, of course.
Ah, I see. Will you be running tests anytime soon?
I hope to start running the last batch of tests soon, yes.
Well, it has to be a very, very long time since I've done any formal research, but I do have some experience in those methods. If you ever wanted help, I would be more than willing.
It would be nice to have some help down here, honestly.
I'll have to dust off my lab coat and clipboard. I'll have to see if I can find some of my old books on portal technology. I'll see what I can find.
That would be nice. The laws of physics here are different, and it's throwing me way off course.
Yes, there's something always to account for. Properties of that sort of thing, they can get sticky, especially around the void. But that can happen anytime. Why don't you show me around the grounds here? Unless there's anything else here you wanted to point out.
I would be happy to show you around the rest of the area.
Wonderful! The two return to the passage. Oh my god. The two return through the passage to the surface. Doc leads them outside, stopping in front of the nether portal.
This is what I was referring to about the combination of amethyst and skulk you mentioned.
Ah, I see. They really do mix quite well.
They do, but this was the result of that experiment.
Oh, did they grow here naturally then?
No, I meant the port.
Oh, I see now. They continue across a landscape, stopping at a domed glass building filled with mushroom spores. Oh, a mycelium dome.
And I built this to grow more mushrooms and other more delicate plants.
Beautiful. Hope you don't mind if I take some notes on this. I would love something like this back in Verdigris.
Of course, go ahead.
What sorts of things have you cultivated here? Do bigger mushrooms work well, or do the small ones flourish?
Obviously, there aren't many plants in it yet, but right now I'm trying to get the mycelium well established. The larger mushrooms do not fit in the dome, so I have a little patch out here to grow them on.
Oh, wonderful. Right, they would be too tall, wouldn't they? You are clearly doing a wonderful job, as the spores seem to just coat this place.
Indeed, I have a separate area for animals and other produce.
Oh, sure. They cross the property, fending off mobs before stopping at the building. Oh, how lovely.
I keep everything fenced in to protect the animals.
Ah, seems necessary. Appears you have to deal with unsavory folk out here.
And this odd horse-like thing I found?
Oh, a bone steed?
This is normal?
At least that's what Flick called them. I think we called them something like Osseous equinus. Yeah, they're a naturally occurring creature. A bit off-putting at first, but sweet as can be. They're born out of a Latin striking a horse.
Interesting. He definitely seems to be content here, though.
It appears so.
Likely because of the protection also.
Seems so. The two venture inside the barn. The wizard points out the glowberries hanging from the ceiling. Have you made wine from these at all? I heard it's mighty good.
I have not. Is that a common thing here as well?
It's a relatively new occurrence. Glowberries weren't as common until recently, but they're slightly tart with a strange effervescence to them. After being fermented, they turn into a pleasantly sweet sparkling wine.
I'll have to try it out.
Doc furrows his brow, somewhat tired of the small talk.
Do you know why everyone's split up into factions?
The wizard is slightly caught off guard, but recovers quickly. Well, that's a bit of a story. There was a world before this one. We should really name them better. Makes it easier to tell. There are these folks, the unknown, powerful people. Well, not really people. Gods, practically. Deities. They control everything they touch, and act on the will of the void. The universe. It's also called the Code.
That's interesting. All those gods and not even 50 people here.
Yes, well, we're a special case. Most players, that's us, will never come into contact with them, unless by special circumstances. Some, like myself, were raised by unknown without knowing. I didn't realize what they were until, well, it was too late. Unknown are complicated. I can tell you more about it another time, but they are very easy to displease. They're fickle, arrogant, and prideful. They are easily offended and easily angered. Everyone here, they did something to make an unknown very angry at them.
So you've been here in these worlds your whole life?
Yes, in a way, most of us have. Are you saying that you didn't come from these worlds?
Not even slightly. In fact, everything seems fundamentally different here.
What are things like where you're from?
I even look different. Things don't float the way they do here. They're usually not giant spiders everywhere either. The first few weeks I was here by myself, it was very bad.
Oh, damn. Well, unfortunately I can understand. I was also changed after I was made to leave. It's not the same when you aren't fully yourself, is it?
You were made to leave even though they raised you?
What I am is difficult. I did something that was wrong because I needed to protect someone. I thought that the gifts I used my entire life were my own, and when I realized that I was going to be stripped of them, I tried to escape. I lost them anyway. But that doesn't matter. You asked about the factions! Untitled is a sanctuary for those who are being chased by the unknown. For some reason, the Voidwalker, Ollie, has the ability to hide us from them. Eventually, they find us. We can't hide forever.
So why did you come here to this one?
They found us and started to corrupt our world. Some of us pleaded, some of us tried to appeal to them, but they wanted to destroy us, to return us to the Code. So a former member, Ollie's husband, sacrificed himself. We were able to escape. During our trip between worlds, we traversed a place called the Hallways. It's a network that Unknown can use to travel between worlds.
That's what you meant by the hallways.
Yes, I realize now. I should have told you that. You wouldn't have known about them. We spent a very long time there trying to find somewhere new. During that time, people began to break off into smaller groups. We began to trust the people outside our groups less and less. When we arrived at spawn, we tried to reconcile, but it didn't matter. The damage was done. Many of us traveled far into the world, and when we settled, lines were drawn. Now there is not a unified Untitled, but instead Malfaction, Corroded, and Wisteria. Personally, I don't care for it much, hence my own allegiances, but it's how it ended up. Does that make much sense to you?
At least somewhat.
Good.
Did you know I was here when you decided where to go?
Not that I know of. Ollie just announced that this world was safe and we had no other options. It was his place or wandering for who knows how long through those tunnels. It makes me curious. If you being here had something to do with it being safe. Much to consider.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea about any of that, honestly.
I might need to speak with Ollie at some point soon. The two of us know one another mostly in passing, but he was the one who brought me here. Is there anything else you were never told about this whole place, about us?
I was not told most things. There's a lot I don't know. I believe there's someone made of clouds. There are people that are also animals. I do not know how any of that happened, or how it is possible.
Are people not like that where you're from? But yes, Daniel is a being who resembles clouds. Joco as well. Joco has cat parts, but they're not really human and not really cat. Finch is a beastly little fellow who looks like a cat and is maybe a cat. There's a whole joke in Verdigris about cat people.
As far as I can remember, no one looked like that where I came from, but I also can't remember much.
Ah, the curse of a folly memory. I can find kinship in that. I am old beyond measure, and the less important things they melt away, and even the important things fade. We've been out here for a bit. Is there any other places of note to see?
I think the accident must have done something to my head, and I don't think so. We should return to the house.
Something done to your head? Unfortunately, as far as I know, there are no doctors with that specialty here. In that realm, I would be little help.
I think I'm the only doctor here at all.
I think you might be right. The two returned to the mansion to continue their conversation. About that, what sort of doctor are you anyway? Do you deal with the medical sort of thing?
Trauma injuries.
Interesting. Where did that find you? In a hospital or in a field? Or in the field?
A war.
Let's see. I see.
I remember bits and pieces.
No war is a good war. I can't imagine the things you'd see. I understand academia, though. Were you the bookish sort, or did you prefer the practical parts of your curriculum?
Well, I can remember shells and explosions, and at the beginning, my learning was very rushed.
Did you mean to get into the field, or was it a necessity at the time?
It was a necessity.
Did you want to be a doctor then?
I wanted to help people.
A noble pursuit. I can admire that.
I can't really remember what happened after all of that.
The fog of war can be thick. Maybe a happier note, I remember you mentioning when we were all first met. Did you say you had kids?
Adopted. I had 4.
Oh, I see. I understand that there must be another layer to want to get home then. Are they older or younger?
Younger. All still children.
Well then, you must really want to be getting home to them then. Is there someone there to take care of them? Do you have a partner or someone back home?
Yes, I don't know if time is passing the same there, but there's no one else around to take care of them.
I hadn't considered how time might be different, but yes, I'll have to clear my schedule to try and help you with that portal.
It's why I'm so worried.
I'll try to reach out to the folks I know here. I'll see what they might be able to do. Worst case scenario, I could try to figure out how to open the hallways again. But then again, it's difficult to say.
I'm not sure if the hallways would even help if all the worlds are like this.
No, that was my thought as well. You do need to find a way to pinpoint your home and rip through the fabric of the code itself. From what I've gathered, this universe, I don't think it's yours. You need to find a way through this universe and back into your own.
It's definitely not my universe. That's why I'm not sure what's going on with all the unknown situation.
Yes, especially with your technological understanding allowing you to rip a hole through the code. You would have caught their attention if they did exist where you were from. That's what I'm labeling what you did. It seems like a plausible enough theory. I need some time to formulate some ideas. We should make some time for tests in the near future. Perhaps you could come out our way at some point, too. I think you and Joco would get along. Maybe I can get some glowberry wine for you to try.
Maybe that's why I'm here then, because I could make that tear.
That's what I'm thinking. Ollie must have felt it.
But why am I here then?
That's a tough question. You don't remember either.
But I know I wasn't trying to get here.
Is there any inkling of what you might have been studying? Anything smoky in the back of your mind that doesn't make sense?
I wasn't trying to get anywhere.
Just trying to make something?
I think I was experimenting with alternative energy sources.
Alternate energy sources. Interesting. Do you remember any in particular? Arcane, redstone, something like that?
No, nothing like that.
I can't say racking my brain I can think of anything else that comes immediately.
Was I pulled in here on purpose? There's so much more to think about now.
Who would bring you here on purpose is the question as well. Did the code itself bring you? Or did whatever you were using feel Ollie and break through? How long were you here before we showed up?
I don't know. I'm not sure about any of that.
I might speak to Ollie in the next few days. He might know, but knowing how these things go, you can never always know. If we had shown up immediately after you arrived here, it might mean something, but as of now, I can't make anything of it.
I couldn't tell you how long I was there by myself. I spent most of the time underground.
There are so many variables we don't know for sure. It's hard to say. I think if we can figure out how you got here, we'll be more able to get you home. But that will be a lot of trial and error.
Indeed.
How about sometime next week? I can come by and we can do some tests.
Sounds good.
You should come by Verdigris as well. We would love to have you by. I'll make sure Joco is free. I think you two would get along well.
Alright, just let me know. For the most part, I don't leave much, but if you give me a time, I would love to visit.
We would love to have you. I'll speak with Ollie soon. If you wanted to be there, I'm sure both as a Wisteria member and his president, he would probably feel better with you there.
I have no problem with that.
Sounds like a plan. I'll send you a message letting know when. It's been good talking with you, Doc.
Likewise, I'll be checking for the letter.
Wonderful. Farewell. Yippee!
Old man time!
Old man
Oh my
time!
god, you two are so good. You two are so good at doing that. Oh my god.
I've had to voice this man for 5 years.
Oh
I
my
can't get
God.
my voice low enough to do
That makes sense.
a man voice, but I've gotten like this weird accent that doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't have any
I
discernment.
love it.
I was
It's
like, is it
giving-
British?
it's-
No, I
it's-
was like, is it
it's-
Southern? No.
It's giving fucking Great Gatsby, but also to the left.
A little bit
No, to the
transatlantic,
east,
but a little
to the
bit.
Europe.
It doesn't make any discernible sense, and that's why I gave it. Because he's like
It's amazing.
a person, but like he's also like some sort of weird creature, so it doesn't really, nothing really translates exactly well.
He loves to greet.
But he's kind of fucking talks like that.
Yeah.
So many creatures, many such
Heart
cases.
emoji. Yeah.
He's like a person, like kind of.
So why are you blowing
That's
up your
Oh my
mic?
god.
Right now, he's a person.
What are we doing next?
We are doing Ollie Doc Wizard next.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh my
Okay, hold
god.
So that
on.
Ollie
This
can go
is
to bed if he
great.
wants to.
Okay, hold on.
Oh
just, like,
please, I
one
gotta
minute.
wake up at 5 a.m.
I
Jesus,
have
dude.
to get a paper towel. My foot is covered in blood. Hold on.
What?
Hello?
I support you. I don't know what happened, but I support you.
Hello? Oh my god. Death is happening live.
Approaches.
Live on the
Remember,
cast Twitch
if there's
stream.
too
Live on
much heat.
twitch.tv/guess the
Remember, gamers, if there's too much heat, the vulnerable populations are pregnant
Okay,
newborns.
okay.
Pregnant
I'm back. I got a
Children.
paper towel
Oh
for my
my
blood.
god.
for your foot blood.
No,
Children.
there
In
was a lot
chronicles.
of blood on mine,
Sam
but we're fine.
said, heat illness PSA.
Yeah. What the hell have
I
you guys been
don't-
talking about? I
don't-
see 191 messages in Sprock chat right now.
Don't worry.
Right, just
Well,
like-
so about 20 of those are complaining about you not checking it.
I'm actively reading RP. I was locked the fuck in.
No, the act phone is also covered in blood.
Oh
God damn it.
god.
My
Buddy,
whole
what
fucking
did
foot is
you
covered in blood. Okay.
What did you do?
I can't feel pain, right?
Yeah.
So
That'll
I'll
happen.
just
Oh
pick
no.
it up, and then it starts bleeding, and yeah. Whoops, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, we
dear.
should get this thing done so that Ollie can go to bed.
Oh,
Yes.
you go to bed moment.
Yes.
I have work.
Gotta
Alright.
get rid of Ollie.
Yeah.
I also have work. Let's
It's
Yes.
only 13 pages.
If
Fine.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
boss
And then it
dear
can be the.
God.
6 a.m. Can I leave?
No, yeah, Sam, go.
No! Mean to me.
If you
Go,
need
go
to
bed,
go,
go
Sam,
bed,
go.
Go sleep, go bed, go
Yeah.
sleep, go bed, sleep, go.
Please,
Okay,
please.
go to bed.
Have fun.
Bye,
Nice.
Sam.
The VOD is gonna be so fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It
It
is
really
gonna,
is.
yeah. I
I'm
didn't
so
realize that this
excited.
was gonna be 3 hours. I was like, we'll be done by 9. We're not gonna be done by 9. It's past 9.
7
it's
Definitely
transcript.
not.
We were in
Wow.
fact not but done by now.
No.
Yeah, 7 to 2 hours.
This is fair.
Buddy.
They're longer than I think I
You know
remember them
better.
being. They're longer than I remember them being, and it took us a second to get into.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true.
Okay, let's get going.
Also, yeah, they are longer than I remembered.
Yeah.
God damn, my hand is covered in fucking shit.
What?
Nothing.
Some other than
My
cast
hand
talk.
is not covered in blood. Nothing.
Ow! Oh my god.
I have not irreversibly damaged one of my nail beds again. Continue.
What?
I'm normal.
Oh my god!
I'm
Wait,
normal
no.
person.
It's a weird robot echo.
Damn it! I know why.
There's a
Because
weird
it's because my screen capture also has audio on. I was just wondering if that was the issue. Does this fix it? Does it? Other
I'm
people other
talking,
than me
I'm
talk.
talking, I'm talking.
Joco talk.
Talk.
Hi. I don't know how to talk. I forgot how to talk. I just
Talk,
started
talk,
making
Oh
noises.
my god!
I think
It's-
that's it. I
Yeah,
think we're
this
good, we're
the
good.
entire 2.5 hours. Everybody else but me is gonna have a weird echo. That's fine.
It's enriching.
Um,
It's
great.
character building.
My screen
It's
capture
17
also
more
had
things
audio
to do.
on, turned on. Teehee. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking
Oh
lock in.
my god.
Let's lock the fuck in.
Lock it.
Okay.
Lock it.
Okay. Ollie
This is
stands
fine.
outside of Ollie stands outside of Doc's office in the Wisterian town hall.
Am I supposed to knock? I don't really care.
Ollie opens the door and enters, where Doc sits at a desk inside.
Hello? I got the message, so I'm here. You and the wizard from the corroded faction wanted to talk to me, right?
Ah, yes, you got the letter then. Good. We should go downstairs to wait for the wizard.
Alright. He must be arriving soon, I'm sure.
The two head downstairs and find a seat at the table.
Where am I supposed to sit?
Outside, the wizard arrives through the portal and walks up the stairs of the Wisterian town hall. I'm guessing this big building's the right place. Seems mighty official. He spots Doc and Ollie inside. Ah, good evening.
Oh, hello. You must be the wizard.
Yes, that would be me. Good to see you both again.
Hello, yes, you should take a seat so we can talk.
Thank you kindly, Doc. Good to see you again, friend. How are you both today?
I'm fine. Really just curious about why I'm here.
Ah, that's right. In terms of why we called this meeting, Doc and I had a conversation over tea last week we were hoping you could shine some light on.
Alright then. I think I can help on any topics relating to this world.
In general, I've been wondering about how in the world you managed to find these sanctuaries in the first place. I spent years trying to find somewhere and the unknown couldn't see and came up empty until now.
Oh, that's easy enough. In reality, there aren't any worlds that are built default. Oh my god, again. Sorry. In reality, there aren't any worlds that are by default hidden from the unknown.
Huh. See, that's the impression I've always been under.
Then how did this one become hidden? Did it have anything to do with me accidentally falling into it?
So, something's different with this one then. Or anyone we've stepped into.
I guess it's forbidden to alter world code, but I wouldn't really worry about breaking the rules when I already did that.
Haha, yes indeed.
Well, what I do is usually find a world that is seemingly, abandoned. If it is, then I'll be able to run a special code through a linter to hide this world. And that's how we get to live in these worlds.
Interesting. I will say, I thought at first I had made a mistake when we entered this world. Oh no, that's your line, sorry. I'm tired.
It's okay. I will say, I thought at first I had made a mistake when we entered in this world.
Oh? Why's that?
By all means, it seemed abandoned, but what I didn't expect was seeing you in it.
Huh. So by all appearances, it seemed abandoned.
I didn't expect to be here either, believe me.
Does that mean you didn't feel Doc in the world at all?
I thought this may have been a world you inhabited, but you seemed lost, like you weren't actually from this world, which is really odd. And no, I didn't.
That's correct. I'm not from this world or any other worlds like this.
I see. Unfortunately, I was hoping we'd learn something a bit different, but this is still helpful.
Yeah, whatever led you here did it by mistake. Or purposely tried placing you in an abandoned world.
Me being here was an accident. I slipped into this world from an experiment I was conducting. I don't know how I got here, in all honesty.
When we were in the hallways, why did it take so long to find a new world? Were they really all that full, or does time just move differently there?
I don't know much about the hallways, but from what it seemed, time didn't quite work as it does here. After all, it's in the void.
Right.
The unknown know how to travel through them, but we don't. So we kept stumbling upon worlds that were either populated, corrupted, or wouldn't be able to be hacked easily.
Ah, I see now. What is your connection with the void anyway?
Oh, yeah, my connection to the void.
Yes, I was hoping the way your abilities worked was a bit different, that it could help us pinpoint a way to get Doc home, but it seems you're just a clever fellow rather than a powerful mage. Unless there's something else there.
Yeah. Really, the only benefit is that I'm not really affected by the void. While it can hurt others, it can't hurt me.
Fascinating. The wizard turns to Doc. So nothing's come clear in the time since we spoke, Doc. All of the reason you got here is still a mystery?
Was I brought here on purpose? That's what I want to know. It seemed like an accident, but now I'm not so sure. It's still very much a mystery.
The more Ollie tells us about this, the more I think it was just a strange accident. I don't think anyone pulled you here on purpose, but if they did, it's more likely some type of unknown. Why they would want you here, though, is a mystery to me. For now, accident seems like the best explanation. Doesn't give us squat on finding ways to get you home, though.
I'm really not sure how you came here, Doc, but it does seem like an accident, yeah.
Nothing about this really makes sense. I'm not sure how to get home because the hallways can't do much.
Yeah, sorry I can't help much on that front. I might know quite a bit about the unknown, but I don't know how the code works, so the best I can do is guess.
Yes, it's clear you're not from this universe. I think that's the best way to describe it. You weren't created by the code. You were maybe translated into it.
How would that even happen?
Yeah, give me a second to crunch through this.
I think you're onto something.
Most of us, players, are created by the code. Everything is, actually. Everything started as code, and everything will end as code.
Is that something that could even happen on accident? The translation?
Well, I've never heard of it before happening exactly like that, but that doesn't mean it couldn't happen. You just said as much. You just said you don't remember much. Just the basics who you are, your fundamentals.
I can't even remember my name.
It could be possible that instead of your body being transported here, a fraction of your mind was instead, like a facet of you is both here and there at the same time. The wizard's smile grows with frantic excitement. Of course, this is just a theory, but whoo boy, if it's correct, damn it, I think I could get you home. How solid does your body feel here? Do you feel disconnected to this form?
It could be possible. If you're really not from this place, then maybe upon entering, the code tried giving you a physical form and made you fit in as best as you could.
Exactly! Pruning and cutting away what didn't fit in this place.
It feels solid, but why would the code do that and not just send me back?
Ooh, Nelly, I'm jazzed up on this sort of hypothesizing. Let's see.
Or kill me or something.
There's a rule in the the code. Every action, every line must have a reaction and effect. Some theorists believe that the code is all-loving and all-knowing. It wants you to live and survive. Others believe it's hostile and empty, it creates you and leaves you. The code itself doesn't kill on its own, as far as I know.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's a task assigned to the unknown.
To be killed is to be returned to the code and made into something new. You might have been made and unmade and remade again, and this is where you find yourself now. The fact that you're alive means it was probably not an unknown who brought you here, or, well, the possibilities are endless.
Would I need to get back to the hallways in order for a route out of the universe and back to my own?
I don't think so. I think the hallways are simply a way through the void between the worlds in our universe. It wouldn't be able to take you home, back to yours.
So then the only way out is to do what I've been doing?
However, oh dear. Well, I might know a way. No, I think I might have a concrete way.
Oh?
It would be incredibly dangerous.
What is it?
Very risky, but since the void is the code, and the code is the universe, the code is possible to read. It's very dangerous, and it's only done by an unknown, but if you could do it, you might be able to read what happened when you arrived.
Hopefully it isn't something that could put this world in jeopardy.
It will alert the unknown to us, I'm sure of that.
I know Untitled doesn't trust me right now, but I still wouldn't do anything that could put us in danger again.
I understand. The safety of us all is important.
Could I try asking them to just send me back?
Better than not.
I wouldn't do that.
The unknown won't care. The code doesn't speak to us. They'd be more likely to try and just kill you and return your code, and not to the place you want to go. There's a chance, if that happens, that you can never go home, because you won't be the same.
I tried talking to the unknown a long time ago for answers, and I didn't get any. Instead, I just became a target. So, don't do that.
We hide for a reason.
I expected that reaction, but if I got through the code once, though, I might be able to do it again.
I'm absolutely certain that there must be a way for you to get home. It just might take some time. Ollie, you are a Voidwalker. You must have seen the face of the code at least once. Can you read it? Have you ever done so?
I've seen and been to places like those, but I can't read their text, much less understand their code. Only the unknown can decipher that.
Have you ever successfully taken someone down there before, with you?
I haven't, nor have I tried to.
I see.
So the only way out, no one can read?
If the code is what I think it is, I used to be able to read it. I don't know if I still can, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
I was stripped of my wings before I was cast out, so I'm unsure if I could make any sense of it.
Could anyone not from here read it?
Only the unknown could read it, but no one here is an active one as far as I know.
Yeah, the only one who could is not here anymore.
Yes, and Ollie, I never had a chance to say, but I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I understand the loss of someone that important better than most.
Yeah. Thanks.
Of course. So, Ollie, you can manipulate the code, but you can't read it.
Well, I can't do that directly. I actually have this device the unknown use that can manipulate code.
Oh, I see. If you would allow me, I would love to see that at some point in the future.
Alright, I could let you use Null.
I look forward to that then. So
we're back where we started on that front?
yes, I believe so. I think I understand things a bit better now. Lord, if I could only see the face of the code for a moment, I would know if I could still read it, but I'm guessing that is gone now.
If I did it before, I could do it again.
Yes, I don't doubt that. If there was a way to roll back, maybe. But I doubt anyone has the ability here.
Not likely. But maybe you can use the Linter's ability to take a closer look at Doc?
Oh, brilliant, Voidwalker!
If you're there and I can break through it again, we might be able to see if you can read it?
I would love to pick Doc apart a bit. I could absolutely do that. I might be able to read your code. I never considered that.
I know the Linter can access player code. That could be very useful.
Yes. We must find a time. I can go back to your Genesis here. It would tell me everything.
The Linter?
Yes, a device used by unknown for different specific uses. They're similar to a robot, yes?
Oh, yeah. Linters are these small sentient devices that the unknown use for us assistant. Yeah, they seem similar.
What? I haven't seen a Linter in ages. Do they still make the models that look like canines?
Because these are tools for the unknown. They are able to access the codes. Wow, you're old.
Do we have one of these devices?
I believe the Linter Ollie has is named Null. Is that what you called it?
Yep. No.
Oh, yes, those canine
The
models
beloved.
Oh, yes, those canine models were very popular when I was getting my esteemed scholars. Which is a very, very long time ago. Glad my knowledge still comes in handy even now.
I obtained it by stealing it. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't mind.
You still have it?
I'm sure you keep it tucked away somewhere safe.
I carry Null to every world. That's the only way I can really make these worlds safe for us.
Which Linter model is Null? Ollie stumbles over his words, but recovers quickly enough for the others to not make a serious note of it.
I don't really know.
Ah, that's alright. I'll be able to figure it out when I see it. The intricacies of Linter models is a lot to memorize.
So the device would help figure things out a bit more?
Definitely.
It will hopefully allow us to figure out everything. I can read players' code like it's a children's novel.
Oh wow, that's quite the talent.
I used to do it all the time for experimentation purposes. It's important to understand someone's makeup entirely. And did I mention fun?
But what if I'm not made of the same stuff?
As I said, the code translated you. Whatever you are now is code. Hopefully whatever you were before is still there, boxed away.
And what will we do with that once we find it?
I think that might be sort of a cross that bridge when we get to it sort of situation.
I think that depends on what the wizard ends up finding. Yeah.
It might tell me nothing. I might find nothing about your makeup, or it might give me the exact coordinates outside the codes to send you home. We can't know until we look.
It's worth a try.
I'm in agreement there. No side effects besides a quick read over. Oh, maybe I can convince Joco to do it as well. I am mighty curious about that one.
When would we do this?
The sooner the better, whenever you've got a few hours to spare. The scan won't take long, but it'll take me a bit to read and comprehend. Player code usually isn't super complicated, but it is long. It includes everything that has ever happened to you that has been documented by the code. Lots of information there.
Who doesn't love lack of privacy?
I promise I'll try not to read anything more than I need to, but I will need to read a lot of it.
The beginning is probably be where most of the information is.
That was my thought as well. Alright, Doc, is that everything you wanted to ask? I think I've got most of my burning questions answered.
Well, we could do the scan now, and you could work on deciphering it until the next time we meet.
Oh, yes, indeedy. That sounds good to me.
Alright then.
Ollie is not close by for use.
I have Null stored in my base, so both of you could have a stop by my base, I suppose.
Have you got time to go now, or is it a bit of a flight?
Yeah, I think we have time now, I think. It won't be too long. You can keep Null while you go through the data. I would like to go. I would like it back afterwards, though.
Of course. I'll make sure to take good care of it while it's with me. Ollie takes off to their base to retrieve Null. The wizard and Doc have a quiet and polite conversation about the developing politics on the server while they wait. Ollie returns quickly, and the wizard is beyond excited to see that Null is a modified model he used to work with towards the end of his tenure. He scans Doc with the linter and is incredibly excited to see it's just as easy to read as he remembers.
Just let me know about the results.
Of course, Doc. We'll get them to you as soon as they're analyzed.
Sounds good.
The wizard begins to turn to leave, but it's clear something is on his mind. Ollie's beginning to get ready to leave as well, and the wizard finally stops to ask his final question. Ollie, one last thing before I depart. I had one last question.
Oh?
I was curious about something. I've met a few other Voidwalkers in my life, so there's a through line I was curious about. Ollie's eyes widen almost imperceptibly at the comment that there are other Voidwalkers out there. Not enough for anyone here to notice, but enough to mean that this is not information he expected to hear. Were you always a Voidwalker, or did you become one?
Wait, I'm not the only one?
Yes, I've met two others in my life. Strange folks. They were made, not born.
Oh, wow. Interesting. But, no, I've always been this way.
Fascinating. It's why I held you in such a high regard. The other two I knew were powerful mages, but they were cold a long time ago. Something about a terribly bloody battle with the higher-ups. They weren't clever like you were, though.
Oh.
Strange fellows they were, anyway. I'll be back soon with the results.
Oh yeah, alright.
Alright, sounds wonderful. Just come find me at my home when you're ready.
Farewell. Beautiful!
Yeah!
Another
did
RP
it! Oh my
fucking
god.
crushed!
Yippee!
Yeah! I can't believe we already got, like, the first dog down.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
First dog, fully red. Yippee!
Oh yeah, we still gotta do Joco Wizard, but
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, it's funny.
Yeah, we're not done yet. Joco is frothing at the mouth.
Oh yeah.
Joco
Oh my
is
god.
frothing at the mouth. I do have work tomorrow. I do need to sleep.
Yes, head out if you
Oh yeah,
need
so you need
to.
to sleep.
Tomorrow is my last day of work. I'm gonna take myself and my no longer
Yo.
blood-covered foot elsewhere.
Beautiful.
There's
Alright. Have fun
I'm
with
fine.
that.
It's fine. It's fine. There's no more blood on my foot, but it's in my foot. That's where it's supposed to be. It's fine.
It sure is in your foot. It better
It's
be.
internal. That's where the blood is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, the inside of your body.
I do know.
Yep. Trust me, I'm a scientist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your Untitled's so good at health.
What?
Untitled is the best at health.
We're so good at health.
For real. I'm a medical scientist. I work in a medical lab. You can trust me. I'm a scientist.
Yes.
Trust everything I say.
I'm
I would never
saluting
lie to
you. I'm saluting.
I've been right
I trust you
on
fully.
everything I say so far.
I don't think anyone would ever lie ever.
No.
No, I certainly wouldn't. Believe everything I say. Give me your credit card information.
Okay.
Sir, yes, sir.
I don't have
Alright.
00000.
3,
That's a lot of zeros.
5, 2.
I don't have a credit card.
You don't?
6, 9,
Two.
4,
No.
20.
2.
I buy
Do you have a
Two.
debit card?
I
Or do you only buy things in cash?
Yeah.
Okay.
debit. It wouldn't work if it was only cash. How would I pay off my student shit?
This is
You
true.
wouldn't.
This
Tax
is true.
evasion.
Yeah.
Tax evasion.
Tax
Woo.
evasion. Okay, I need to go to bed.
Yes, go
I support
to
that.
bed.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I salute
Good
you.
night.
Good night.
Bye. Have fun. Can't wait to see the VOD.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
absolutely.
Not
Bye.
his lives.
Alright. And then it was me and Joco plus a muted worm.
Worm.
No,
Worm's
yeah, definitely
here.
not excited at all. Yeah. I am absolutely gonna go re-listen to the whole of the Doc Wizard conversation when this VOD is done, because I know we were cooking. I know we were fucking cooking with that.
Yes.
Oh my god, Joco, we're rereading our first official RP together. Isn't that awesome? Ah.
This is great.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go second and we're going last.
Yeah, but that was for the fact that I knew that I would be okay staying up late and that you would also be okay staying up late due to the fact that both of us do not work weekends.
Yippee! I got pushed down a hill by a horde of children 5 times today.
Yeah, that'll happen to
That-
you.
It was on purpose.
Oh.
And I think that sets up the vibe for tonight.
Yeah, that you purposefully let children
I
push
get
you
to
down
be
the
the
hill.
child pushing you down the hill.
This is true. I often feel like a child being pushed down a hill in many different
No,
places.
you're the
and
counselor
ways.
being pushed down the hill. You're the
Yes.
counselor being
Yes.
pushed down the hill.
Honestly, that is the way I feel organizing RP for Untitled, is I am a camp counselor getting pushed down a hill repeatedly.
Woo!
But I
You're
love
hitting
it.
all
I
the
do it.
ducks
I
now.
do it for the fun. I do it for the love of the game. I do it for the drama. I do it for the girls. I do it for the gays. Joco, Joco, I've been up since 6 a.m.
Jesus Christ. I've been up since 7.
Yeah.
Worm, are you actively here? Worm.
Speak to us.
Oh my god,
Phantom of the Opera, you know? Sing my angel of music.
I had to sing that song last year. I know the song.
You know
Alright.
the song. Let's go, so that both of us can go to bed. Because
So for the not Untitled people, if anybody watches this ever,
yeah.
this is right after the debate.
Mm-hmm.
Joco was there the whole time.
Yes.
In actuality, I was bullying Sam Protons and Cassius Cryptid by holding like items in my hand while
Yes.
wearing like invisibility potion
This is real and true.
the entire time.
This is
the
real
whole
and
time.
true. Yeah. Beautiful.
Enrichment.
I
So
think I'm
Sujoku
gonna
was
literally
there.
yeah, Sujoku was there. Can confirm. Can confirm that this RP took place directly after. I don't know how I had the stamina to do this, because normally I poop out after like an hour and a half, and I'm like, I'm done, peace.
It's
I don't know how
because
I
We're
managed
just
to do this.
taking notes.
Yeah,
you were the
this is
notes
true.
boy.
I didn't have to do anything in the first RP. Yeah, because
then
we were
it's
up until like
talking to
after
the
midnight doing this. Yeah, it was
It's
midnight.
enrichment.
10. All right.
Midnight 10.
Midnight 10.
Midnight 10.
Midnight 10 with Cass and Joco.
Yippee.
All right. Are you ready to get going? Do you want to do it? Do you want to start? Or I have to start.
Huh?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Joco, are you ready?
I had alcohol 3 hours ago and I have no idea if it's worn off yet. So yes.
Okay, beautiful.
That's my flavor tonight.
Yes. The wizard expert. Oh yeah, because you've not been in an RP since the treaty, so you've just kind of been fucking chilling. I've been like in every single one of these bitches except for one.
Yeah, I took like a minute to go take off some nail polish.
Yeah, that's fair. Because these streams are gonna be for the next few weeks. Because I'm also probably gonna move them to Sundays because I forgot that we moved D&D to Friday nights, and I'm like, whoopsies.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they may be Sunday night or Saturday nights. BT dubs. But what was I talking about?
Let's do the thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What was I talking about? Hey guys, what was I talking
about? Having to reschedule and being tired and not having constant doing stuff because I've just been sitting here for like an hour.
No, yeah, for the next several streams it will be the Wizard show because Wizard was in so many RPs because both I am the lore master and I love to exposition through my characters. That was why. And I DM and because Wizard has a lot of one-on-one sessions.
Wizard loves talking to people.
Wizard loves to talk. Wizard has the second highest dialogue rate, I think, under Joco or Joco, which is crazy.
I think you were on top. You were on top.
Last time I have the dialogue pulled up, dialogue data pulled up right here on my Twitter.com.
Oh my god!
Right here on my Twitter.com. This is not everybody. We're missing Seth. It won't go far enough over to see Seth's, but Seth's are like 179 per session.
Wow.
Because I think, but this does not have all data. The data only goes up till Corroded Festival. I did not add more data because it took me a long time to do. But anyway,
I love talking. It's my favorite activity.
Yeah.
I love double texting. I love.
Same. What a beautiful world we're creating. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do the RP. Let's talk. Let's freaking go. Let's go, I guess. The Wizard exits the Wisterian Larkspur portal to the nether side. Joco waits for him on the other side.
Hello, the Wizard.
Oh, hello there. Referencing what was whispered to the Wizard during the election debate. Oh, that's what I heard whispered in my ear earlier. It was you, my boy.
Apologies for the hidden attendance. I wasn't formally invited, but got curious.
I think anyone would be pretty curious about big things happening in another faction. We have a lot to discuss.
Oh? What have we to discuss?
Things are brewing over there, all right. The two head over to Corroded together, the Wizard taking off in flight and Joco running and purling close behind on the nether path.
Wizard, your wings make you so much faster than I.
Yes, I'm quite speedy, even at my age. They arrive at the sheriff's office, and the Wizard holds the door open for Joco. Would you like to come up for some tea?
I would love to.
They head up into the Wizard's apartment together. The Wizard gestures to the seats at the small table in the center of the room. Take a seat.
I've been a bit absent as of late. Head in the dirt and rocks. Sorry about that.
The Wizard empties his kettle, fills it with water, and puts it on one of the furnaces. Ah, yeah, you've been gone for a bit. I suppose I've been gone as well, sort of just flying around at the outskirts of Verdigris. He digs through his cupboard looking for cups. Huh, must have moved my mugs.
Misplaced mugs have been the bane of my existence one too many times. I was going stir-crazy with no decent tasks, and thus gave myself a bit too many isolating jobs.
Better to be busy than bored. The Wizard bustles around in the kitchen before he realizes that he's left a dragon head on the table. He scoops it off. Let me move Herbert there.
Verdigris is a beautiful town, truly.
Oh, absolutely. Our work has really paid off. The Wizard returns to the kitchen to take the kettle off of the furnace.
I was up at that fighting ring the other day, realized I hadn't stopped playing in the sunlight for a few weeks, and decided to solve it.
Oh, that sounds like such a nice day.
It was such a lovely day. That building has such a good view of town.
There's a small lull in conversation, as the Wizard puts 2 tea bags in each large mug, and pours boiling water over the top. So, how much of the debate did you catch?
Oh, I didn't catch too much. Some tidbits about moss eaten. Neither candidate wanting the role.
You got the gist then.
the whole gist, truly?
Oh, absolutely. The wizard brings over the 2 mugs and takes a seat across from Joco. Yeah, I thought it'd be spitting intellects back and forth, but it was more like a primary school debate.
So, they're trying a democracy and completely failing.
Yes, seems
Amazing.
so. Yes, it seems so, but I suppose most fledgling democracies end up stuttering a bit anyway.
I would say I'm surprised, but a direct democracy in such a small community, only 8 members, it's bound to fail.
Yeah, we've sort of got it made. Oh my god. Yeah, we've sort of got it made out here, haven't we? Yes, but besides that, just a normal debate between 2 people who don't seem entirely keen on a presidency.
We've managed to figure out the fact that perhaps a small group of scattered individuals wouldn't need a leader, and would in fact be hard-pressed to find a decent one. Presidency over what, half a dozen folk?
I think we're also made up of those who've lived without masters for so long they don't need them anymore. Or want them, for that matter. Some people like power, even the small taste of it.
The server I was on previous had some towns with mayors, but their positions were mostly ceremonial. No true power, as most followed the rules, or could enforce them on their own.
Probably
sorts.
similar. Probably similar to my sheriff's title, then.
Yeah, just about.
That being said, I feel like we're missing some community here. I feel like we're in need of some sort of event soon.
Mayors of newer towns were often just the folk planning the streets before the town began. Head architects more than politicians.
Basically what we do then. Yes, politicians. Interesting folk.
Yes, we've some new members, but I've only had the chance to talk to a couple of them, and one of them only on a day where I hadn't slept in around a week or 2, I believe. That was fun for them, I'm sure. The most talking I'd done those 2 weeks was minor cursing, at the dirt for misbehaving. So I was a little bit out of practice at proper volume control and not speaking with a hoarse voice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yes, you're quite, interesting on little sleep. Anywho, I was thinking.
Thinking is a good thing to do.
Yeah, we've got all this gunpowder, and, well, most folks like explosions.
TNT?
It might be fun to have food and drinks instead of some fireworks.
Oh, I forgot about fireworks.
Oh, or TNT as well. I don't know quite what we'd blow up.
I don't think TNT would be good to do.
Yes, a bit less destructive, but still all the boom.
Yeah. Explosions at a safe distance are always a blast.
Joco does an incredible approximation of a cat smiley face with an angry eyebrow expression. Oh, absolutely. That face! Wow. Devious. I love that.
I found it's easier now to make more cat-like facial expressions. It came with the ears.
Absolutely.
Truly a useful tool for my monthly people interactions.
I can say for certain it has definitely elevated your expressions.
Alright, well, okay. I've talked about my past while, but what have you been up to? I know about WZRD, I listen to every earring, but what else besides?
Not much. I did an interior job for one of the new folk the other week. Nice fellow. They settled in the end. Might do some work there in the coming weeks.
I glanced at people being tortured.
What? What? Huh?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Pulling people in another Discord.
Oh?
One of ours or one of the other factions?
I think a Wisteria member. They used a lot of mushrooms in their designs.
Ah. An end settler. Always interesting folk.
Ion, I think? Oh, absolutely. The void, as fascinating as it is, well, it does pull in a certain type of people.
The end and mushrooms, lively decay. A lovely mix.
I'd never thought of it that way before. Absolutely. Their own kinds of decay.
I believe I recall Finch mentioning once that they'd lived there in a previous world.
Right. I believe they did.
Interesting folk. Those that live in the end.
Absolutely. Brave souls.
Brave and foolish. The best combination.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Hard living in a location where you can't sleep properly and where there's no natural sunlight. But if you can do it, then why not?
If someone can live somewhere, they will. That's what I've found.
Absolutely.
The end is nothing compared to the nether, though.
Yeah, but at least the nether has life.
Ah, yes, life has returned recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've lived there in a couple worlds. Renovated a lovely bastion once.
Oh, then you know the Nevercloth well.
Wizard, my friend, we may be old, but it was certainly not recently.
Oh no?
It's been quite a few years.
Was it before I got here?
Yeah?
Ugh, damn, time moves quicker these days.
It was before my last world, and I was there for around 20 years at the least.
Ah, the void!
I want to say it was around 5 servers ago for me, but that's not a measure of time for any soul.
Ah, no, it really wouldn't be. How long were we even in the hallways between the server and the last? Months?
If I'm being honest, with no sun and the constant worry of being discovered, I wasn't keeping track of time. I was simply, trying to keep track of where we had been and where we were headed. Time is, one of my lower priorities.
Trying not to be caught and trying to keep ourselves sane. I think I may have forgotten everything that happened. Damn, that was a long time. This arm was still good before we left.
Sanity is hard to keep in a land that does not follow our own rules.
Yeah. Speaking of the old world. Have you seen any signs of unknown tampering? It feels like things have been too peaceful for too long.
I don't believe I have.
I know that's a horrible wonder, and I know we're safe, but I can't help it sometimes. And that's good. I'm glad. With your eyes, I know you see most things.
To be honest, the last world's tampering started around the spawn area, and rarely, if ever, do I go back there.
Ah, I see. Maybe I'll take a trip sometime this week.
Yeah. With my eyes, I will have you know that my eyes are perfectly normal, dark vision and all.
Ah, I meant it more metaphorically. I feel like you see everything that goes on.
Yeah, as I said earlier, the most I've seen the past few months have been dirt and stone.
Right, the pit.
Yeah, honestly, I should be more vigilant, but constant vigilance becomes too tiring after too long.
Yes, it really does, doesn't it?
The pit, though, I'm excited about it.
That's wonderful. It's good to have something to keep your mind on.
I've had help with digging more, cleanly. But recently I was gifted an entire shulker of TNT from someone, so I've been having a fantastic time with that.
An entire shulker? Who in the world has that much firepower?
Do I remember who gave me that large amount of explosives? No, I don't. I was very tired.
You don't remember? My boy, you know it's good to keep busy, but you should also sleep.
Wizard, remind me again just how much TNT is under that cart outside. Sorry, not TNT, gunpowder. Raw gunpowder.
Ah, well, that's very fair.
Wizard, sometimes the minds call, and you must simply answer.
Well, cannot say that has happened to me, but they call to you. I suppose I can say the same of tending to the gardens or the fields for myself.
Perhaps it's your age. You know, the saying is the children yearn for the mines.
Joco's serious. You say that like we are so far apart in age.
Low-hanging fruit, my friend.
I know you may look young, but we're both old men at heart. Or old folk, I should say.
Perhaps we're not far in age by number, but they confirmed that I've aged at a far slower rate than any human would. I don't know how dragons age. Old dragon and an old catboy. What a duo.
What a pair we are. Yes, I don't know quite how old I am either. I knew when I was home, but I've lost count. Time is like a river. Sometimes slow, sometimes fast, sometimes frozen, sometimes dry.
I believe last checkup I had, they did. I was around 575, but only mature to like mid-20s. But that was a while ago.
What a time you've endured.
Yes, but at least my joints don't ache like perhaps they should.
Oh, bless yourself for that.
Of course, my feet have been bastards since I was around 300.
When your knees go, that's when you know you've hit the beginning of the end for your joints.
Yes, knees and back are what I've heard.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you'll spend the majority of your life behind a desk and in comfortable shoes, but some are not that lucky.
Ah, but sitting all day risks other issues.
Yes, I found good gardening relieves that. Well, there's then also partners who give good back massages.
Between achy joints and the other issues, I'd honestly rather the joints.
Very, very wise of you.
I've managed to make a good muscle roller. Really helps the back.
And I'm sure the good Verde drugs help as well. Apparently there's a whole store of it.
I'll have you know that I haven't actually had any of the products.
Really? Oh, well, we will have to go out on the boat and try some of that at some point. They are a miracle cure for joint pain.
I tried them once, centuries ago, when I was like 100. It was so unpleasant that I've stayed away from drugs of the like ever since.
An understandable occurrence.
Of course, you know, a young teen brain shouldn't be doing hard drugs, but I just simply can't find a good reason to try.
You were doing hard drugs?
Well, hard drugs were easier to come by.
Really?
That world had a lot of cocaine and meth.
Easier than the old silly cabbage?
No aspirin in sight.
The devil's lettuce. Fascinating.
The devil's lettuce was used more as an over-the-counter drug, I believe. The sort you need a prescription for. And it's been a while since I saw a pharmacy.
They used to grow it in the greenhouses and the academy gardens, and young pupils used to try to sneak in and steal it.
Wizard, I may be a little bit obtuse in relation issues, but I know there's been someone important in your life previously. It's alright.
The wizard smiles sadly, but says nothing more. It was a whole thing when I was a professor.
The most I'd sneak out of gardens was a stevia or a mint leaf.
Really? And I thought I was a straight edge as a youngster.
Wizard, need I remind you that I ate an Eye of Ender once.
Well, I feel like that's more a fun thing to do on a dare, not to get high off of.
I did silly things as a youth. I simply balanced it out by being a mild-mannered child. Oh, no. I was trying to see if it'd either kill me or give me a high. I was alone. Completely alone.
Well, that is, terribly, terribly sad.
I don't think it's too sad. Simply living my life as was given to me.
All right then.
It's not like they would have let me die anyways.
Well then. Right. Yes, I can't say I was too careful when the worst came to pass.
Yes, well, we all do silly things in trying times.
We truly do. I think we would have gotten along if we'd grown up together. The wizard pauses and realizes the time, standing up. Well, I need to get it up to the station. Got a broadcast to make about the election.
Yes, you have a job to do.
Joco stands as well, and the two of them make their way downstairs to the front porch in front of the sheriff's office, where they linger and chat for a little while longer.
The election that happens tomorrow.
Yes, I'm surprised they did the debate so soon beforehand.
Honestly, those fungus folk are so interesting with their planning.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, I'll be off. Back to the mines.
Good luck down there. Remember to pop your head out and see the sun every once in a while.
Yes, I will try. I've almost run out of TNT. Good luck to you too with your political coverage.
Thank you. I'm sure you'll be listening.
Oh, you know it.
Well, feel free to dip into the funds just outside.
Have you seen the radio store in VD?
I have not. Good to know that I've helped start a whole new industry.
Is there to help folks listen in.
Wonderful.
Industry for 20 folk to buy into.
Yes. Small, but mighty. The two turn towards their respective directions and wave goodbye. Farewell.
Indubitably. Good day, Buckaroo. Yippee!
And we only got through 6 of the 7. Can you... oh my god. Okay, so we maybe need to, like...
You need to chill on expectations.
Yeah, I maybe need to
Base
set up...
it on pages.
Yeah. I need to maybe do a little bit of...
The torture I was looking at was people... The torture I was looking at was people finding out that Mr. House's name is Greg.
Oh, yeah. Wait, people didn't know that?
Not everybody knows that, buddy.
Damn, well, not everybody is me.
This was another chat. Listen, not everybody watched the show.
Not everybody's as a freak about House MD like I am.
Not everybody has the Greg obsession.
Yes. Not everybody loves Mr. Gregory House.
I've only seen Gregory in the YouTube shorts.
Oh, really? You can find him in YouTube shorts? Goodness me.
They love
House,
posting clips.
Getting around.
They love it.
Getting around town. Joco, I'm so tired.
Have you tried just being better at being awake?
I have been awake for so long. I think this is the longest I've been awake in like a very long time. Because I've been up
go
for
another 3 hours.
Are you kidding me? I've been up for oh my god, wait, yeah. I think my record was 18 hours for a very long time, and it's 20 hours because
you're on 18.
I'm on
No.
I think I'm on 20.
You're on.
No, I am on 18.
Okay, 12.
Because if it
12
was...
plus 4, 16.
So
Well,
no, I got up at 6
because
a.m. and it's
with-
10:30.
Yeah.
So
So 6 plus 4 is 10. So 12, because that's 6 p.m. plus 4, it's just 10 p.m.
Damn,
12 plus
Joco.
4 is 16.
Damn.
Again, I could stay up for longer.
Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't you?
Yippee.
Alright. Well, if there's anybody else out there who is a viewer here, who is not a member of Untitled, and has stayed for most of the stream, thank you for hanging out. It's been 3.5 hours of solid arguing. This is insane. I was
Solid,
talking for
solid.
5 out of the 6 sessions. I am so ready for the part where I'm not talking so much. And I think Joco's right. I need to.
Just make other people read the so and so did this.
Yes, I could do that. This is true. But also, I like to talk a lot. I love to yap. I love to yap. I'm pretty sure I won't lose my voice. I also should probably be quiet now because I'm pretty sure my roommate's asleep.
It's only 10:30.
My roommate goes to bed at 9:30.
Your roommate sleeps earlier than my mother does, and she is so old.
Okay, I'm probably gonna end up now because I'm sleepy tired. But
All
yeah,
right.
thank you everybody for joining us. If you did, thank you for those who are maybe watching this as a VOD. I am gonna go do some dividing to see how many, to do page numbers now. Joco's right. Yeah, beautiful. All right, goodbye.